welcome, folks.
Yeah.
Welcome to another good week of Blunt Talk NOLA. I'm your host for this week, P. Dot on the spot.
Shout out to Charles 17.
Top tracks in the building.
And once again, we are Blunt Talk NOLA, man. We coming at y'all live. We got a good one, man, and I think it's a good conversation piece that we need to have because it's something that's been talked about in our government for quite some time now, and it's gun reform and gun violence crime. So I'm trying to chat with my brothers, as well as the members in the audience and our listeners, our forever faithful listeners, as well as the people on the rebroadcast that's going to be checking this out later, to see what y'all opinions is about this.
Peaches, what's happening? What's good with it?
What's happening, Peaches? So, I just want everybody's opinion on this, Chop. I know you're going to have some great insights out, and I know you're going to have some too. Because I think that us three would be in agreement that gun reform would not stop gun violent crime or put a damper on crimes in general, right? So
yeah, Chop did a good job of breaking down a lot of stuff too. So this one of his
this would be a
playing fields. Yeah, so I know my dog gonna have a great point of view, and I'll be ready to listen to him when he talk about it, because it's good to get information from people who actually, you know what I'm saying. Not only that, he just not know just nobody telling you anything, you know what I'm saying, because it's a fad or something. You know what I mean? Like it's in style. He really do good research on a lot of that shit. He brought a lot of the shit up on the show too. So yeah, I'm here for it.
I think we're gonna find out
that that's why I say I think this
the gun laws do need to be stricken, but not in our community.
Now that's an interesting point. We'll let you elaborate more on that in a second. So first things first, let's get to where we at with it. We're gonna get to the oh wait, hold on. Oh well, we're gonna get to the end of the news. Just go ahead, put my little banner up for that right quick. Who want to go first this week? Silent, Chop.
Now you go. I'm
because I got a couple of things on end of the news.
I can't put nothing right now anyway. I'm leaving it down.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right. Well, let me go ahead and get to my end of the news segment right quick, because I think this would be something interesting for everybody. And it's something we talked about once before, and
yeah, Pete, please.
It's coming up again, but this time in a different manner on social media, and I think it's a good topic starter. So check this out. All right.
So, which parents are like the worst, baby boomers or the millennials? Shout out to the baby boomers.
Which parent group, millennials or baby boomers, would y'all consider the worst before we let them get into it?
I will say that whichever one stopped us from growing fruits and vegetables.
So you would say that it would be the millennials, because you are in silent and come up under the baby boom generation.
Okay.
Wait, say it again.
Right.
Wait, let's we got it. Wait, say it again. That's what I was saying. My bad, man. You was moving kind of fast, bro.
Which parenting group would you
I heard
say
that part.
was
you
the
say we
worst
fell up under
parenting group? Right.
Right. Yeah,
The baby,
I heard that.
we fell under the baby boom, right?
Who that?
And that's
Who fell under
because
the baby boom?
we were you, I, and Chop.
No, that's why I'm disagreeing with you. I think you got that part confused about how that generation should go. Because they got baby boomers, they got the Generation X, they got the millennials, like the Generation Z, and you know what I'm saying? Baby boomers is people like in the 1960s and shit. If somebody can look it up, if y'all listening in the chat, y'all look it up right quick and see how that actually go from the numbers. Because I think it go for like 10. I think it go from like 10 to 20 years or something like that, people, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, baby boomers is different from Generation X and Generation Z. And I think Generation Z is the millennials. And I know what you're saying, too, Chuck. To answer your question, I think it was the generation before the millennials.
Damn.
I think it was the generation. I think it was
whoever stopped us, whoever made us start shopping with them bitches, wanted to be included with them hoes and shit.
DD504 was good with it.
Man, they
I'm gonna see if I can pull it up right now for us.
Yeah, put it in the chat, y'all. If y'all know the yeah.
Once we gave them people all that power over our food,
because then we can make better. Yeah,
that's a wrap. Huh? Now they could implement.
All right, so
15 to 20 years. Okay, I see. I knew it was something like that, y'all. So work with me. I'm kind of right. We not no damn baby boomer.
Generation Alpha.
Yeah, I don't think I didn't think I was a baby boomer.
I think Chop a millennial. I think me and Chop millennial.
Yeah, the baby
boomers.
I don't know. Fuck.
Yeah, baby boomers often show to boomers the demographic cohort preceded by the silent generation and followed by Generation X. The generation is often defined as people born between 1946 to 1964, the mid 20th century. Baby boom that followed the end of World War II. So you ain't a boomer, right?
You damn sure ain't no boomer. You see what I'm saying, Ron? That's all I was trying to tell him. Like, we all not baby boomers, nigga. No, we not. But I get where you going with what you were saying, though. I think the baby boomers was the ones that Chop, just to answer his question too. I think it was around that time, Chop, when they motherfuckers start fucking up, Chop. They started with the segregation and all that shit. Start going to war work. You know what I'm saying?
What that other shit was? Not corduroy.
The fuck?
Okay, so Generation X is 1965 through 1980.
Man, Benny got the medical shop round the store, man. Why is you going to Walgreens, man? You don't go to Benny's no more? Benny's? You don't go to Benny's? Benny's got the...
Yeah, so
I think around that time, I say baby boom with me. Oh,
so
go ahead.
You and I fall under the Generation X category, which was what we talked about that once before.
I'm actually 83, so I'm like the beginning of the next one. That's why I'm trying to tell you, Ron. Yeah.
Okay, so wait, let me see what the millennials is. The millennials
I'm the mix between the old and the new. Yeah.
All right, so the millennials go through 81 through 96. Damn, I thought
Tupac era, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Tupac era, above the rim. The AT. Well, his mama been passed away, but I think you talking about the ATs, huh? Yeah, Anada Shakur. Rest in peace. Yeah, rest in peace. Definitely, Chop. She was a martyr too.
Yeah,
she definitely stood up for that for the people, bro. She was a
lost track of time. Shit.
1997 through 2012 was Gen Z. Generation Alpha.
Rest in peace, Miss Anada. Excuse me if I'm butchering your name. Anada Shakur. Yeah, there you go, Pete. You gonna get it, bro. Good information is always the best information. That's my motto.
All right, so
long as we know where we at when we talking about.
Right. So when they say the boomers or generation,
chop them motherfuckers. We in alpha and shit and beta. So we in the beta, not in y'all. Oh, that's why these little dudes acting like they act. We in the beta generation. Never mind. I'm gonna leave that alone, yo. That's for another topic. That's for another time. But
hey, we might be able to talk about that this weekend. What's the difference between
I just put that together. I just chop. You heard what I just said? The alpha, they living in the alpha, like, so alpha and them would be like dude in them, right? That would be alpha.
Wait, let's go back.
Alpha and them would be when your son was born, child.
2008.
2008. Let's go, Pete. Out there, go back right quick.
All right.
I'm telling you, bro. People gotta know this shit. People be out here saying, generation this against generation this, and be in the wrong fucking generation and shit. But you don't even know who you is. You think
generation
you used to watch that old shit, you think you a baby boomer. You ain't no fucking baby boomer, man. That shit stop at 64. What is wrong with you?
So generation alpha is the early 2010.
Your ass was born in 75.
The 2020. So wait.
That's my daughter.
Okay, so that's the generation alpha.
There we go. So round is
so we still in
so round is it.
So they don't even have my daughter. They don't even have nothing for the next one. Who was the lost generation? What generation was that? The 1883 through 1900. Damn.
Lost.
Just straight lost.
Yeah, that shit fire though. Yeah, that's fire though. Right. So long as we got that shit straight, man. I'm telling you, bro. Represent for the millennials. You know what I'm saying? I'm a onk in my generation.
You are onk in your own right, yeah.
Yeah,
not my own right in my generation because I just made it as a millennial. I'm a 83. Nigga, I was born in 83, nigga. They just told you. My shit started at 81. My sister just made it.
I was born in 88, and them niggas still call me.
Damn. I'm a pawpaw then.
I look at it as I look at it as a sign of
I'm a fucking pawpaw nigga. But see, I got people calling me
respect.
I'm like,
yeah, you're on.
Nah,
yeah,
I'm still an onk, boy.
You on.
You on, bro.
Dang, that's wild. That's wild, man.
No, it's not. It's actually logical.
You to find some boy.
Ain't no wild nigga.
Because you being
get old.
I know but I'm saying you the eldest on the podcast anyway. So what I'm saying? It's like we all fall in order, like right up under each other, P. So why wouldn't you think you was at least on status, nigga?
I would have preferred.
You just called yourself a baby boomer. This man here play too much.
No, I ain't say a baby boomer. I ain't say shit about baby boomer.
You called all us baby boomers. You said all us was baby boomers. That was the oldest one. That bitch said 1940. That bitch said 1946 to 1964. So P, you thought all us was baby boomers, and then
you got a child in every era, dude.
You don't want to be an own.
You got a child every era.
You got generational wealth, P. That what the man trying to tell you, player.
You ain't know that every era, brother.
He threw all that out his brain. He threw all that out. Just yeah. I don't know why they calling me on. I don't know why these people calling me on. I don't see myself as an onk. You don't think you're an onk, bro? You think you're a big brother? You more of a big brother.
I would have preferred big brother, yeah. I'd have preferred.
Of course you would prefer. With your old
nah, Peter. No.
I would prefer big brother.
Yeah, I'm that thing.
No, Peter. I'm not about to let you
appreciate
it. No,
my nigga.
No.
Why? Why not? Why can't be preferred as big brother? Fuck, I ain't that far older than you and him.
We exactly. I think
you older than both of us.
But the ones that's younger than you are automatically putting ourselves in on status. Like, you know, I'm just saying that it just kind of threw me off.
You a real on.
It just kind of threw me. That's all. But I was just trying to see where you was going with it. P say he big brother, man.
All right.
big brother, man.
I ain't gonna call nobody little brother, but I'll call you brother. Say, brother, come here. Let me holler at you right quick.
Unc is
them niggas that be on the with a glass of whiskey in their fucking hands.
Man, every uncle don't drink whiskey though. They got all kind of uncles, man. They got the uncle that's athletic. They got the uncle that barbecue. They got the uncle.
They got the uncle that be having that pine. They got the uncle. What's wrong with them, man? Come on.
The first thing you think about is when you say Onk is a wino. That's cold blooded. Like, that's disrespectful.
No, I ain't say wino. I said Onk that's on the grill with the glass of whiskey. He out there grilling and seasoning.
You gotta drink something though, cause he Onk, huh?
He Onk. He got.
You gotta have your little sip on your hand, man. Little something to sip on while you out there. Yeah. No, all right. So look, let's get back to this. So what y'all think? Baby boomers or Generation X? Which was the worst parent?
No, that's what I was saying. I gave my answer. Yeah. Chop said.
Oh wait,
no, go ahead. Chop said
from growing, and whoever didn't help us build after slavery. After so-called slavery.
Nah.
I'm gonna say that.
I'm gonna say it like an angry translator. Whoever started going along with the fuck shit when we knew we had our own shit doing our own thing.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
That was more likely to be.
And I'm telling you, my answer was thank you, Peter. That was my answer was. That's why I said what I said. I said,
man,
just by looking at the chart.
I got a video. I might have a video on my computer. I'm about to try to hurry up and get out. They got.
I think it was them boomers, bro.
The white boys. It's a bunch of white boys, or he looked like he Italian or something like that. But he talking to these older people, and they basically saying like, yeah, the older ones like, yeah, you young people, y'all messed it up and this, that, and the third. The nigga say, bro, we wasn't even fucking here, nigga. Y'all was here. Y'all inflated all the prices for everything. That nigga, that old white dude said,
facts.
Yeah, my dad and his friend bought the houses. It was big old pieces of land, hundreds of acres or whatever the fuck it was, for $5,000 or $4,000, and now it's worth millions of dollars or trillions of dollars or billions of dollars or whatever. You see what I'm saying? But like the little dude said, bitch, if you pay $4,000 for it, why the fuck I got to pay you fucking $30 billion for the motherfucker, nigga? Like, what is you talking about? Dog, you didn't flip that house 1 trillion times. If you could, you see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Feed that. You see what he's saying with them? That shit crazy, huh?
Mm-hmm. Well, look.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers, them little young people about to start asking questions.
These niggas fucking something else, boy.
Them niggas
so what you talking about that shit, man? Y'all can't keep on with that old style shit.
From what I'm understanding.
That shit used to work in the 70s and shit. That shit ain't working no more, man.
Them motherfuckers getting to the money way faster than the millennials. I guess
they have to because
there's way more opportunity. Yeah, he just said it.
They have to.
The times has changed, so looking at the time change, that's gonna automatically happen. Yeah, it's gonna automatically happen as well once you think about, like he's saying, the history of it is when it was supposed to be a certain way. Y'all didn't grab that shit by the horns, as they say, and take full charge of it. You actually went along with a lot of these programs and fuck shit that's open. Now that these opportunities open and these are the opportunities, they taking it or they looking at it from a certain perspective now, just because of the trail that you led, though. You You can't deny that part of that. With them, not saying you is P. I'm just saying, just speaking in general, people can't deny that part of the argument, bro. Them children got a fucking argument with that shit.
I don't know.
Okay.
So yeah. No, I was looking at something, man, and my children bought me something that is kind of disturbing me right now, so it distracted me. My bad. So I'm gonna get back to the video right quick.
We terrible. We thought that lifestyle, that our mother, that strict shit that our parents put on us was bad, so we changed it and we gave our kids everything, and now they shooting up the fucking neighborhood. They the most ungrateful, diabolical motherfucking YNs I ever seen in my fucking life. Yeah. And we thought that the censure court and all that was bad. We thought cursing at them was bad. We sent these niggas to private school. They go to Romans. They got cell phones, laptops. They got brand new sneakers every day. Y'all niggas got sneakers on Easter and Christmas. We respected our parents more, and we didn't do none of this dumb shit.
I didn't get Jordans till I was so I could buy it.
My daughter get Jordan on Tuesday.
I bought my own Jordans, nigga.
She just got not upgraded just because
I bought my own first pair of Jordans, nigga. Fuck. My own shit.
That's why I couldn't get none of that shit.
He said,
some pussy ass parents, bottom line, and we thought our parents raised us.
You ain't getting nothing. That wasn't in my mama vocabulary to pay that much money for the fucking shoes, though.
Yeah. Right.
No, real talk. That's what it was about. It was about how inflation, like Chop was talking about, shit happened on product, period, dog. When our people was actually making that shit, they sell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what that's what Chop was talking about earlier.
That's what I'm saying. We ran the factories. I got you right? We did all that shit, bro. We was doing that. Ain't no fucking white people was dog. They got stories of white people mad because they couldn't get jobs because the niggas was getting all the jobs.
Yep, because niggas had the skills. White
what
people
the fuck we did with all that though? What happened though?
Man, they gave it. Somebody sold up the river for the fucking follow too.
See what I'm now? You see why I'm mad at them?
I'm skipping some generations.
Now you see why I'm mad at them in particular.
Yeah, something happened before crack. Chop is right. Something happened before crack. Y'all know me. Y'all know how I talk now. But just think about what I'm saying.
What the fuck?
Eh?
The Vietnam War brought home a lot of dope fiend veterans.
Right? Heroin and all that was out. Heroin and all that was out already. Right.
All that shit was.
It's deeper. It's bigger than Nino though. It's bigger than Nino Brown, man.
Yeah, but they did. They played a very vital role.
Talk about the dudes that did good in the army that came out. Why we only highlight the crackheads, bro?
Because that's what was put on the forefront.
Why we only highlight the crackheads? We don't say, oh, this nigga was a green beret,
straight dolphin.
This, that, and the third. You see what I'm saying?
Know what? That's a great point, Chop, because guess what? Y'all both saw Dead Presidents, right?
Yeah.
The movie Dead Presidents when they robbed the bank. When they robbed the bank and shit.
Yeah.
Remember the main character, he went to the army, right, fellas? So his whole experience was different from his fucking daddy experience. His daddy actually went to the army too. And you saw his daddy actually had a home, a family, because he was a part of the family. He wanted to represent like his fucking daddy did when he went to war. Even though his daddy was trying to tell him, this is a big decision you're gonna be making on your life, son. Like, and I hate that your mama giving you so much flack for it because she remember the past too. She understood what that shit was about. I don't know if y'all remember that part. It was I think they was having dinner. And he just came back home and shit.
He was this side.
Come on, child.
He was this side. Yeah. I remember very vividly.
That man's experience was different. He had a home. We don't know what that man went through to even keep his home. Remember, we talked about that shit, how he tried to white out areas and all that goof ass shit.
He had to deal with all that fucking killing.
That was a lot of killing, dog. To go straight from not killing
What?
to
He was
killing
recon. That nigga was
like
recon.
that,
That
son.
nigga was front line, though. That nigga picked the worst thing you could pick if you not trying to kill niggas. Like he picked recon, child. Like he was the main nigga. Like he carried a
He front
shotgun and
line.
shit. Yeah, he go in
Yeah,
the door, he
front
bust
line.
down the door. You talking about cold ass? You know, I look at that bitch like a history book lesson, fellas. I ain't gonna lie. When I watch movies like that, I take the history out of that shit and really implement it into damn how shit really happened to us as a people, dog. Because you know, a lot of times they try to make it seem like it's just for the little movie shit, but the motherfuckers be doing their little history on shit too. They be doing their research to even make the stories like they be making them bitches. The Vietnam War, the heroin, all that was real, man. All that's documented, government documented. So
all right. Wait. So just
yeah, cause you robot now. So just go ahead and play what you can play.
In jail, all of us in here work. We never been locked up. We need to get back to ass kicking. Period.
Why y'all bullshitting? Pull y'all tough ass up. I guarantee y'all would beat the shit out every one of y'all.
I think it's more so of the trauma. I think it's a lot of parents that's having children.
But why we gotta go down that road?
Have it.
That's the first thing I gotta ask. Why we gotta always why we always gotta go down that road of saying everything is a trauma or we had issues where parents were abusive, but then you had the parents that was really standing on business as far as being disciplined, teaching your child discipline. Because
people label things because they learned a new word. That's all.
I'm gonna say this. In my lifetime, I have never seen a child get their ass whipped and CPS was called and the child was right. Never. Never. In my whole life. Anytime them bitches was out of control, because I was a child with them. So I knew what an out of control child was, because I would make conscious decisions not to do things and watch them make decisions to do shit like that. So for me, it's like, it's more of, them niggas.
You understood the assignment of
both sides.
I know.
Yeah, but they don't get no pass. They don't get no pass. I ain't saying don't nobody, because I still got ass whooping if I did get in trouble.
Exactly.
So
I get away with all that shit.
Yeah, if I got caught, I got in trouble. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying?
Shit could have went far as it could have went, or shit didn't go as far as it didn't.
I get it. I really feel like my thing is this, and I know this gonna ruffle a lot of feathers, but I don't give a damn. If people was following God, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. But that's a different thing. I didn't even hear motherfuckers. Motherfuckers try to say, "Oh well, yeah, he wasn't talking about it actually whipping them. He was saying, like, in a spiritual way, like whip them with knowledge or whatever the motherfucker you see, like wax on, wax off, or some shit.
Whip them with these bars."
Yeah, I'm about to do the podcast, man.
Why you?
Right, I'm gonna call you when I hook it up so you can come say hey to everybody. Go ahead.
Why you do this? Why you do this? Why you bring this up,
man?
Chop?
Why would they?
Chop, why did you bring this up?
Why would they? Why would I not? Because that's retarded shit.
I thought you was American, brother.
This is dumb shit. I'm like, what is we doing? I hate that shit. All like saying, I can't discipline my son or especially my damn daughter in public. Can't tell them nothing. Gotta wait till we get to the car and shit. No. Back in the G, you was get your ass and everybody in that motherfucking store nod their head of approval, nigga.
I'm waiting till I get to the car. You getting disciplined right then and there. I'm sorry.
I never waste. They be looking at me and I be looking dead back at their ass. Bitch, call who you
You
gonna
want to
call?
embarrass me in
Fuck,
public?
I ain't got
I'ma
time for that.
embarrass you in public.
What's wrong with you? That is a
Hashtag Big
child.
Smoke.
That's my child at that. I ain't gonna lie, even on some stupid shit, like on
Big
some real shit.
Smoke.
It's some ignorant shit. I ain't gonna lie. One time I was at
Your children
a
couldn't get out of
football
line in
game.
front of all them adults at one time, so I feel you, huh?
Yeah, I was at a football game one time. I didn't been wrong. I was out there smoking. It was some gas too, and that shit was loud. I'm talking about had the whole fucking football stadium loud. But security come over there. He like, oh man, yeah, then you smoking in front. I say, nigga, this is my children. I smoke in front of their ass all the time at my house. We not about to act like I'm out here smoking in front of somebody else's children and all that. No, they know exactly what the fuck to do. That's why they standing over there and I'm standing over here. Stupid. But that's when children know what to do. You know what I'm saying? That's just like when a conversation start with grown people. What children supposed to do? Walk your ass, go find the children. You know what I'm saying? Like just regular shit. No, they want to sit their ass right there in the adult mouth. No, go your ass by somebody that's your age. The fuck? The fuck from by me? They got children here.
That was they gonna ask you, what you want?
What you want? Because now you're getting on my nerves. Look at all in my mouth. All in my mouth. Fuck.
You look like you looking on. you hanging on to every word.
What the fuck? You know what I'm about to say before I say.
I know, damn near. Go ahead, Sponge. You worse than Bob with all that.
And guess what?
Bullshit. And ain't got no.
I never, as a child, because I stayed in the child's place, I never really truly understood what them adults was talking about in them rooms when the nigga used to be peeping, trying to listen. Sometimes you say, hey, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't never knew what they was.
Yeah.
You lost more than any
motherfucking thing.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. They
like,
did.
You don't know what's going on.
More than saying, hey, stay right here by me.
Was enough. Because they know children repeat what they hear. You see what I'm saying? And I kid you not, bro. My sister and them used to be talking in code or thought they were talking in code. And me and my twin little sister was sitting in the back breaking that shit down because by us being there when the situation took place, yeah, you could be saying Sister Wawa or Barbara Wawa and all that there. Nah, we know exactly who the fuck you talking about. Because she said and you said and we standing right there, so we know who you talking about. But that's what happened when you always like they always tried to keep us with them while my mama was at work. You know what I'm saying?
It's just a code of ethics, be that. I'm telling you.
Situations that didn't have nothing to do with us.
Sometimes we go down, Pete. It's a code of ethics, though.
We never said nothing, though. It's just with the fact of the matter that fuck y'all, we know who y'all talking about.
And stay out them fucking grown people conversations. You couldn't say nothing because even if you did know what they were saying, what you was gonna say. What you was gonna say?
Who you gonna
tell?
That's
what I'm saying. Who you gonna tell?
The nigga next to you laughing.
The nigga next to you, and then he gonna get caught saying some shit on the wrong day. Then you gonna get your ass busted.
Cause he probably go red on you, man. Y'all know how y'all people used to do, man. Because of this shit,
crazy,
man.
Boy,
I'm raised up with a big families, and I come from a big family. Nigga, what it wasn't always separated as it is in these children generation, though. You if people understand that more, you can understand. Like you can understand how these children is really, they bro, they traumatized, bro. That word is not just. They lacking something, y'all. They missing something.
It could be way better, but they
brave as fuck though. I give them that. They brave as motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people got shut out their families, and they make their families feel the fact that they shut them out because they don't come around. You know what I'm saying? People be having shit, and you be invited, but you ain't going your ass over there because I ain't got time for the dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think I was talking about more the COVID shit though, child. Like, how they tried to separate everybody after the
no,
COVID thing
no.
and shit shut down and people
that
stopped just
no, son,
having functions.
no. I'm
Hey,
saying family. I'm saying it don't matter because guess what? Who you want to die with, nigga? I want
yeah,
to die
you're
with
not
my
supposed
family.
to, but I think that's
I
what
would want
happened
to
though.
die with my family. I would not want to not
No, that's
die with
facts.
them. Like, you
No,
know
that's
what I'm
facts.
saying?
No, you're
If
right.
I could die and my cousin and my fucking mama and my uncle and
And just something
they
just
right there.
yes, and something just
No,
left.
nigga, I would
Something
rather
just
that.
left though, son. You right, but something just
I
left
would
though. Dog. I don't
definitely
know what it
rather
is,
that.
son, but it did. People felt it. Like people just started resenting each other. Like even when you met
I
up
think
and
the
shit, all
resentment
kind of
came
shit. You know what I mean? Like
before.
after that shit, and it probably
Yeah.
was some built up shit
Cause
too. I
guess
don't
what? If
know,
you was
but
good,
I
I'm
want
not
the old
saying
shit back.
I
I
think,
want
I
the old
think
shit
one of
right.
the
back.
biggest
I
dynamics
do
that
want the old
happened
shit back,
was
dog.
we
I
started
miss just having
losing
those
big mama.
conversations where you could just read with your cousin and shit, and them not thinking that you serious and you gotta help
It's
her for
that,
this, and then it
yeah.
really turned into a serious argument, and you be like, "What the fuck, damn?
We
It's
was just,
me, nigga, it's
yeah,
me."
nigga, like chill
You know what I
out.
mean? Like on that type of shit, Chop.
Right.
Yeah, bro. Like I don't know
Yeah,
what
I
it
know
is, but
exactly.
maybe y'all can help me with that one. Like, cause I think that's more what I'm speaking on. Like, cause it's like
Well, I
everybody
look
take
at
themselves so serious now to where you can't even, be honest with them even when they fuck up. You know what I mean? Like you don't have the
I
space
know for me, I'm gonna say for me, right? For people
to
that,
be honest
my
with
bad,
people. They
y'all.
think
Wait,
they
I'm
friends are
sorry.
ass kissers. Nah, you good.
nah, you good.
I just got two mics going on. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Y'all can hear
But
me now?
I see this though. Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
So
I
look,
think
what
one
I'm
of the
saying.
big
Oh, go ahead,
things
right?
well, I was about to say this, and I was just about the biggest thing that I've noticed from my teenage years when my great grandmother died and my grandmother died, I started noticing the shift. Like when my grandmother died, my great grandmother died, like we started basically having family reunions. She was basically the glue to all of the family coming together, and I'm talking about all the
Come
way
on.
from around the country. They was coming, and they came, and it like when
Grits
she
and
had her
eggs in the
birthday
morning,
down here,
nigga.
everybody coming down here.
The glue.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? And
sir.
that was enjoyable time, right? Then my grandmother died, and I started noticing, okay, I'm seeing less and less of my uncles. I'm seeing less and less of my aunties. I'm seeing less and less of my cousins. It was like, damn, where everybody going at? We still in the same spot, but don't
Oh, that's
nobody
a
come
great
around.
example.
And then when
No,
you go
real.
by
That's a
them, it's
great
like they're
example.
too busy doing shit.
It's overlapping, chat.
Not bad, y'all.
So it was
No.
a lot of that I noticed that when the big mamas of the family started dying, that's when I started noticing that dynamic of, okay, well, there ain't no reason for me to really come around, or even if they want to come around, they stay for a little bit, and then they gone. It's like you're not even there to enjoy the family. You just there to show your face and then go on back home. Like, come on now. That's what I noticed. And the further along the line got, and the younger mothers started getting, like when you started seeing more younger mothers than actual mothers that had their babies at I'm gonna say 25, 30, 35, and they started getting younger and younger and younger. That's when shit really got out of hand with me, because I'm like, fuck, you still a child. You don't know half the shit that my mama knew. You don't know half the shit my grandma knew. It's like you didn't take the time to learn what it was to really be a mother before you became a mother. And now you can't handle it. Right?
I would
So
say
that's one of the dynamics that I done seen happen with this shit. And that's why I'm saying, like brother saying, these children get any and everything. Well, I don't want to raise my children like my mama raised me. Well, you're out here committing crime. Well, you're out here doing this and doing that. Yeah, you might have got
That is a
yourself pregnant
factor.
at a young age. But the biggest thing is you still were brought up on some type of discipline. You tell a kid no to something, now they flipping the fuck out. How many videos we done seen where children done tore up their mama house because she turned the Wi-Fi off because you spent
I
too
just
much
seen
time
some
on the
shit like a week
motherfucker.
ago. Crazy work. Around to that bitch up.
How they get mad and fucking ask their parents, is they broke? Are we broke?
Wait. I didn't ask to come here. What the fuck? Wait, what you mean you ain't asked to come here? I chose for you to come here. I chose you to come here because motherfucker, you could have been flushed down a toilet for all I give a fuck.
Them children.
What is the example?
Them children that was saying,
what you say, Pete?
To come here,
right? That's
them
crazy
the
work.
That got the children that they babying. See what I'm saying?
That's crazy work.
That's how they go.
I've heard mothers say this too, child. That's crazy work for you to say that. I've heard mothers say, you should be happy. I brought you in this world.
You heard that?
Whew. See the hate on both sides, child? You see how you kill two birds with one stone? If you really truly, damn, though. That's fucked up, bro. On both, bro. That is some fucked up shit to teach people, bro. Or to have that mindset and spew that out there like as if one of them have an argument over the other one.
Yeah.
That is crazy, though.
And if you break it down to brass tacks, both of y'all
it's
in
about the children.
Wrong.
Yeah, it's about the like we're forgetting the main thing.
Both
and don't realize we both in our head and we forgetting the main thing, which is what, fellas? The children. Yeah. Dang.
You're supposed to be here for me to love you. Because a lot of these children don't even understand it.
Whether you wanted them here or not, you decided to have him on your end, and you decided to put that shit in her to have it on your end. So this is what we gotta live with now. It's called fucking consequences. If you into Jesus and shit, it's called bearing your fucking cross. You have a child, motherfucker.
You gotta carry that cross with you now.
And you know what I'm saying, but like you shouldn't. People should base it straight off that, and then you deal with everything that comes after that. But people don't do that. How people say that shit? You put the cart in front of the horse.
Mm-hmm.
You put the child. How does shit go? I'm probably saying it wrong, fellas. But y'all know what I'm talking about.
You said it right. You said it exactly right. You putting a cart in front of the horse.
Shut up, P-Dot. The saying is you put the horse, the wagon before the
wagon or something like that. Yeah, I get.
That's what I just said.
I know I was saying that. I was in the atmosphere.
You put the cart in front of the horse. It's the same thing. A horse had to pull the cart, right? You put the.
But Pia, what I'm saying, I don't know if that's the exact quote. That's all I'm saying too. I don't know if that's it. He's probably saying the exact quote. I don't know.
Pull wagon. They don't pull carts.
Oh my fucking God, nigga! Before they had wagons, they was pulling fucking carts.
What?
This and more on Blunt Talk.
He just won't be right.
Donkeys and wagons, wagons and carts versus wagons, and donkeys versus horses.
Next episode of Blunt Talk.
What's your side? Put it in the comments. Oh
basically,
man,
you said it wrong.
Yeah, I said it like
childhood traumas, and they're trying to feed their inner child versus taking the time out to really parent and heal and raise these children. I think it's a bigger issue in that area.
I think all that's some bullshit. They just made you pay for therapy and all that dumb shit. A extension cord is straightening right on out.
Yeah, I think you said the extension.
Getting early on. I'm telling you, get this nigga early on. Let the father get him. Let the father discipline him. Do not stop the father from disciplining him early on, and he won't be out there killing niggas. I'm telling you.
Look, I'm on it.
You know what? Hey, pause it.
Do it. Yeah, for that.
Quick pause.
Now, come here.
Oh, I love this video. Please show the audience after Chop.
That's what I had to tell my son, mom.
Mm-hmm.
He went to acting up. She, I was gonna get him some therapy.
Let me get
him.
him.
Get the fuck on.
Let
that
me
boy come
get
over
him.
here.
Telling me.
You gonna let somebody else come talk to
Get
him.
out the way. Ludacris. Think about Ludacris songs. Move. Get out the way. Let me get him.
Yeah. Like, oh no. Just give him here. Fix that shit right on up.
I'm sorry, Sam. I'm dying laughing over here, nigga. That shit is so true, though.
I'm just
that
saying,
shit is so
it's a
true.
fact.
They do. They need that. They need that Sparta. Remember the Spartans, the 300 type vibe where, bitch, I gotta leave you out there in the woods, bitch, and show you how to do this shit. He's not the same pedigree. So just because you have the same brain, you're not wired the same. They have to learn things that you can never know. You will never know. You will never understand. And those are part of the elements you don't want to take away from your child. Just trying to help them or trying to, have your own personal whatever endeavors into why you feel they shouldn't be. A man raising a man is something that a child needs, regardless of how you want to look at it. Who needs to be in their life, especially when the main male who's over his life is definitely trying to take full charge. So that should be no brainer, job. Just to get to my point, it should be.
I'm sorry, I seen something. I'm gonna show y'all this shit.
Help! Come help! Man, quit playing with me. Come help! These type of kids gonna get you fucked up. That's what I'm saying. These your friends though.
I mean, I agree with that. I feel
And
like
he
Now
older
y'all think
too.
these niggas is y'all husbands. Y'all take your son, turn him into your husband, you dress him up like your husband. He look like he got all the shit your husband supposed to have on, and then you treat him like he your husband, and now he ain't gonna listen to you after a while because you don't really want to. What the? I hate you.
It's called boundaries.
As much as I want to shit on the millennial parents, us.
We ass.
Baby boomers got some shit too, cause
they just had crack. We still was fine to crack.
Your friend will get your ass beat if you ever in your fucking life listen to one of them and raise your hand to me. Bitch, I will bury you. And bury that dust ass too. Don't fucking play with me, David.
Bury it,
This
dust
is what I'm talking about.
ass.
These little boys, these little girls,
Where
gonna
you
get the
from?
shit beat out you, boy.
I think I'm from there too, chap. I ain't gotta do no
Yeah,
ancestry.com. I'm from where he from. Where that nigga from,
too,
chap?
boy.
Chap, we got ancestry DNA built into each other. Wherever that nigga from. I ain't
know,
gotta go to Africa.
I ain't gotta go to Africa. None of that.
I'm from
I know
that
speech.
nigga tribe, you hear me, chap?
Exactly. I know that same speech. The fuck?
I feel that same shit in my DNA. You know what I mean?
All right. So this next one is not so much in other news. It's the shit that I saw. No, hold on, bro. You gotta hear this out.
I was about to get a violin for you, or a shotgun or something. Go ahead, I'm just fucking with you. Go ahead, bro.
Shit that I saw in this one,
Don't stop
bro,
your rock.
I kid you not. The minute I saw this dog, I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of like, what happened? Did she fuck with this little lady child or whatever, man? Something was going on. But
she made sure the child.
I don't know what happened in the video.
Oh,
but,
we're messing with these people. Oh shit! So it's one of those moments. Huh?
Fucking with people, yeah, fucking with the wrong
people,
one in the grocery store, and shit went off real fucking quick.
See, murder.
But I'm
down for my niggas.
When I pause it,
yeah.
When
Can
I
you
pause
play
it,
without the music?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I pause it, I'm gonna pause it at the right point, and I'm gonna show y'all something, bro. It just caught me off guard, and I said it's the funniest.
Matter of fact, turn chat shit back.
So check this video out and tell me what I'm gonna let it play twice. This is a short video, but I want y'all to tell me what y'all see that catch your attention. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh,
Wait
shit.
for it. Wait for it.
Oos. Yeah, Oos.
Have some
Get
boiled
this
peanuts.
goof ass nigga ain't got shot. That
Some
nigga ain't in
boiled
shape of
peanuts.
nothing. Silly ass nigga, man. That silly ass nigga ain't in shape of nothing, dog. Look at this nigga, man. Look at this raggedy ass nigga, child.
Well, that's 2 women.
Oh, that's a woman?
Yeah, that's 2 women. She whipping the shit out of.
I apologize, ma'am. Ooh.
Choke you up right quick. Here, bitch, eat some peanuts. Eat you some boiled peanuts, bitch.
I'm sorry, ma'am. The only reason I think the other one is a girl because of the stature a little bit and look like it want to look like a girl. So that could be 2 men, P. I don't know.
You're talking about this one right here.
Man, she bottle whopping. What is that, a Heineken?
That was a spoon. She hit it with the ball.
I thought she pulled the man. I thought she was by the refrigerator. She pulled the Heineken. I thought she pulled the 24 ounce out the thing and was bopping over the 24. My bad.
Check it out again. I'm gonna pause it for you.
Yeah, it looked a little blurry to me though. That's all. Oh, she went for. Oh, okay. The door just opened. All right.
Look, she getting that spoon right there. That's boiled peanuts. That's the setup for the boiled peanuts.
That's why I was confused. You see how the refrigerator door opening up though? That's why I got kind of lost there. Because the door is opening, and I think that's probably your girl grabbing on the fucking door or something, probably. But she started conking us, so it looked like, oh man. How many hickeys you think she got, child?
Boy, she got lumped up. I had one other one, but I said I'm gonna leave that for Sunday if we do something Sunday, man. But that boiled peanut, that shit got me, dog. That shit got me good.
Oh, for sure.
Oh man. She went to whacking the fuck out of with that spoon. Here, bitch.
P just dying laughing. Hey, P said, hey, sometimes it go down. P just don't, you can't be just telling people to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, your bad behaviors have consequences. You lash out. It's cool to lash out at it's cool to lash out at your house, Just do that shit. A lot of people don't take upon martial arts. That's why I like martial arts, y'all. Martial arts help you relieve a lot of stress. People don't believe in that. That's some old school American black shit too. So-called, yeah, that was a part of everyday life, fellas. Remember, we ain't had TV and radio and none of that shit. You had to entertain yourself some kind of way. Nigga, trees and shit and all that, man. Jumping out of shit and swinging all shit and keeping yourself physically shaped and all that shit probably was just a way of life back then, if you think about it. Because we didn't have all the distractions that we have now to this day. So, hey, man. Chab, if you need some more time, Ron, Pika, you can run my shit if you want.
All right.
Yeah, Chab. You there?
I hear him.
I thought he said you. I thought he was trying to say something. You probably left that bitch. You could you probably coming back. You could I guess set them bitches up.
It's the first one on the
there you go. Yeah, we can hear you now. We can hear you now, Chad. We thought you probably walked off right quick. You can hear? Man, he went out. You went out again, dog. We can't hear you. Yeah, people. I don't know if y'all been into this Yeah, Peaches, DD, 504. I know both of y'all in here. Oh, yeah, Nola Facts too. I don't know if y'all heard about that Dave situation. Did y'all hear about the David situation? David is this pop singer out right now. And it just so happened, y'all, a goddamn missing girl, a missing underage girl was found in his Tesla trunk. Yeah, they found a little girl in his trunk. Now he was supposed to be this upcoming singer. He do all the symbolism, the signs. If you see what's going on with these artists and stuff, you know, they love to play with the devil symbolism and the triangles and the blood, and you know, now I got this alter ego, you know, like Sasha Fierce and Beyonce. You know, that's not a jab, that's just real life. Rihanna, Good Girl Gone Bad, Lady Gaga. I could keep going, people. You know, just that alter ego thing. David, I'm sorry, had also that alter ego too, Peter. Also, yeah, if y'all didn't know about that boy. So it looked like he was, you know, he on a come up. These little kids know his little jam, you know, they be rocking out to him and shit. Like he got one of these little songs where it's, you know, a lot of sorrow going on in the song, Peter, and you know, it's a lot of pain. Damn near where he won't kill his old lady and stuff like that. Yeah, it's so you know, for us, possibly. So this is where we about to go with this, P. I'm glad you said that, because the investigations is now showing that he actually was involved with this girl and stuff right there. So this is the latest on this situation. There's way more to the stuff too, because he actually plays. They're saying that he actually is one of those artists who likes to do subliminals and you know, do things for art versus real life. You know, he like to leave little clues in what he's saying in his art form and stuff like that. Pete. You know, that basically, like, it's that dark art form. You know, I have this other character who does all these other bad things, and I'm gonna put little hints in my music to create this character for the music, right? But it looking like the music that he's spilling, or this character that he's creating, possibly could have actually
did the coke
had something to do, actually telling its own truth in to what he was saying. You know, basically he played no games. It wasn't for the fugazi. It probably was possibly real, because, and remind you, Peter, I didn't tell you the age of this young lady. She was 15 at the time, but these people found out that he was actually fucking with her when she was around 13.
Yeah.
Now this doesn't take away from my point. It's just to let you know he wasn't 30 or 40 years old, right?
Right.
I think he was 18, 19, something like that. So look at the age difference right there, and look at why people would have thought that was cool in their era. You get what I'm saying, Pete? I'm not saying nothing that had nothing to do with that, but look at because he looked young as fuck too. Tell me why the mama and everything knew about it. No. The mama knew. She had a boyfriend named David. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
So is this one of those states? Now,
go ahead.
Wait, this is in California, right?
This is I think parts of it is. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think parts of it is.
So, you know,
I don't know if the girl is exactly from California. No, you're right. No, as far as being together laws, you know, you're right. The youngest is 15 in certain areas, though, P.
Right. The age of consent law.
Yeah. The youngest, I think, is 15 in one of them states.
So if the youngest is 15, 16, and he's been messing with her since he was like 13, he definitely was going for statutory. But if the mama and them knew about it, right? And they gave the girl.
Well, they found her in the trunk, so statutory.
Well, no,
I mean, would be one of the charges, right? Yeah, right. That would be one of the. Yeah, that would be one of the.
But that's the thing I was about to tell you about, though.
Yo, go ahead.
With statutory, because if the mama and them knew about
it was consent,
him,
like Elvis Presley.
Yeah, they basically consented to him and her dating. Nah,
yeah, like Elvis Presley with Priscilla. Yeah.
But yeah, all that other stuff. Yeah, I don't know, man. Shit.
So thank you. Yeah, so we about to see. Well, we about to watch, people. This done made big news. They never. And also, Peter, I guess what also happens though when shit like this happens, and you're involved with a murder and all this shit, and you're a pop star artist that's on the come up, your album sales also go up. So let's listen to GMA. See him say, bruh, evil is real, Pete. I'm telling you, bruh. If we don't understand how it works, we're not gonna understand how the fuck to get this shit over with. We ain't gonna know how to make moves that we supposed to be making, though. So look how people make money off of trauma. But certain certain people did pull out too. No pun intended. As far as when it came to deals, he had some other big endorsement deals coming up. That was coming up and stuff like that. So what was already the certification before the people found out that this dumbass nigga actually left the girl in the Tesla and did what he did, how he did it? Like you was think about it, like what I'm saying, like as far as how these people set up shit sometimes, and maybe there's some truth to some of these conspiracy theories when they say that these people are doing things for money and fucking fame. It's just the part that when they do it, it's up to them to get rid of it and hopefully not get caught from it. I'm looking at it from that perspective too now, because something happened or something led the police to actually going in the trunk, because the motherfucker was set by a spot where you would tow cars, P. So when they towed the motherfucker, the tow yard found that bitch.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So we gonna get into the investigation. That's why I want to just give you a little backdrop, because I don't think people really actually knew about the David situation. They're trying to kind of keep it under wraps, but they kind of is talking about it too. But you got to catch them at a certain time type news. You know what I mean? But let's get into it, though, P.
Detectives proceeding cautiously as they investigate the death of a missing California teenager whose body was found in a car belonging to popular singer-songwriter David. How 15-year-old Celeste Rivas died and whether a crime was committed remain crucial questions that sources tell ABC News could take weeks, even months, to answer.
It's an ongoing investigation. We have a lot of resources dedicated to bringing it to a conclusion.
Rivas had been missing for a year and a half. The LA County Medical Examiner unable to determine a cause of death so far, now waiting on lab tests to come back. Her badly decomposed remains wrapped in plastic discovered inside the trunk of this black Tesla that had been abandoned in the Hollywood Hills. The registered owner, David Anthony Burke, who goes by the stage name David. The medical examiner revealing Rivas had a tattoo reading "shh" on her index finger. David has the same one. It's a popular design among performers. Investigators were seen searching the residence he was renting last week and allegedly removing a computer. The 20-year-old musician has not been named as a suspect.
In order for there to be a prosecution, law enforcement has to find some key pieces of information when it comes to a potential homicide. First, they actually need to figure out if it's a homicide or not, and the autopsy report will help give them that. Then they have to figure out the who and the how in order to bring charges.
And while a source close to the investigation says all promotion for David's new album has been put on pause, Billboard reporting streaming of his music has doubled since news of his possible connection to Rivas' death emerged. Some fans now pointing out disturbing images seen in his music videos like One More Dance, which shows a bloody David and a body being placed in a trunk.
But it's showing him, right? Not, I mean, that is kind of disturbing, but damn, we can't say that has anything to do with this young lady's unaliving and being wrapped in plastic in a car that he rented. They didn't say he owned the car. They said he rented that car. You see what I'm saying? And you still definitely can't tie him to the murder because you don't have a clear line of how anything transpired between them two, other than she had the same type of tattoo he had.
Well, that's what they're saying, which is true. That's just the surface of what they have. So I don't know if they about to keep talking about what more they have, but they actually have them on alive and everything together, and they speculating that is the girl that went missing. It's it's identified as her through the music, but like you're saying, Pete, you still can't you still can't convict nobody just definitively if we thinking about it logically off that. That's why he have fans out right now who's screaming that he is innocent as well, Pete. They're saying the opposite of what they have, and I think people are looking at it and questioning like, okay, now y'all know that he actually was involved with this girl, so y'all still not ruling that he's a suspect or he has anything to do with this. I think that's more the concern more than anything.
Right.
Because that's been cleared. Yeah, he did know that girl. They have him with Twitch accounts and all kind of shit with him conversating with that girl and everything, looking for her and all kind of shit. P. So, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we're not supposed to be playing the music.
Authorities returning her body to her family this week.
Now, sources telling us they have the evidence that they need from her body. And while they wait on those lab results, again, the promotion for David's new album has stopped and the U.S. portion of his tour has been canceled. Guys.
See?
Kayna, thank you.
You see what I was telling you?
Yeah.
So, what happened? So, P, what evidence do they got? Because think about these big businesses that already invested in this dude. They got to know if it's enough to keep going with what they doing, or to cancel it, right, Pete? Think about it, because we don't want to fucking lose no more money than we already did. So
Right.
what information did the record labels and shit already have to just say, fuck it, we just gonna cancel it? Because my thing is the reason why they did that, because it's not enough evidence not to say that the people is waiting to convict him. I don't think they trust that just what they're hearing from the news is all that they got on David. I think they're actually saying, hey, we're going to nip this shit in the bud right now, because ain't no way they don't have, this and this right here when they're only talking about shush tattoos. Like, it wasn't only a shush tattoo. There's also footage of the girl having a David tattoo with his name on her finger too, which the news didn't talk about, B.
Right.
You see what I'm saying, man? So looking at these big companies, these big greedy motherfuckers, who find these sickos or create these sickos, right? And then separate from them. And they won't separate from them when they act the fuck out, P. You see what I'm saying? Or because they went too far, or he had a glitch in his programming and he actually killed them. Whatever, Pete. Whatever. I'm just saying. This is why you take your money fully out the shit and you say, fuck, what's going on with that? Because obviously the police might have more than what they're actually saying, though. And this dude might actually get convicted for this murder, bro, when they pull out the evidence. Because how the car was left and stuff like that, you can't get him for that. Only reason is what you said earlier. It was a rented car. They're not saying if somebody even rented it after him, where the car was.
Right.
Was it still in his possession after he paid for the rental? You see what I'm saying, Pete? Just those, little minor little details they're leaving out on purpose just for the shock value. And you know me, I hate when they do that fuck shit, but I also, like to look at all sides of it.
Mm-hmm. Another thing I was looking at too. Now, like they said, they was looking at the house he was renting too, or the house he was staying at while he was out there. So the other thing that we gotta look at too, what if the person that unalived said young lady was not David and did it because they knew of her relationship with David? You see what I'm saying?
Know what I was thinking of? Something on the lines of that. Something on the lines of that. But a crazed fan who actually want to do some shit too. Cause like I told you, Pete, in his music and shit, he sings subliminal shit too. He even talks about an alter ego and shit. And he's blind, but he be doing a lot of killing and shit. And he had this theme where he was gonna be a detective, but the detective is also the killer. So he's trying to solve his own fucking crimes, not knowing that he's the one who's actually doing the murders, but he the killer and the murderer.
Right. That
you ever seen Fight Club before?
Personality. Yes. Yeah. That was one of my favorite movies. I love that fucking movie.
Come on, Pete. So you think about what I'm trying to tell you. He on that type of time, Pete. He on that type of shit.
You probably watched that movie and came up with a theme based on that.
And that's what I'm saying. That's not taking that's not convicting him or nothing. But it does raise questions in people here who is actually following this dude and how he actually rock with his fans, Pete. Like he plays those type of games with his fans and shit. Even teasing them with the girl being around him and shit. Like he used to do the video chats, like I was telling you, Snapchats and Instagram and shit. Like they got scenes where he's sneaking the little girl behind stage. Remember, she's a runaway at this point. She left when she was 13.
So she been on.
She was 15. She was 15 when she was found in the back of the trunk. And this girl name was Celeste. The name matched the little girl that was missing, Pete, too. Her name is Celeste. And he would ask for Celeste. That's what I'm saying, too. So what is the coincidence of you having the girl last name who was missing in the back of this rented Tesla that you had? What is the? I'm asking you. What's the percentage of that girl having the same name of a missing girl? That you see what I'm saying? Like I'm asking you on that one.
The chances should be very, very slim. But
it's 50-50 right now. I guess.
Right.
Damn.
I'm starting to
I think that's why. You feel me, Pete?
Yeah. The 60-40 look. The 60-40 look.
That's why I like to just give you all the information before you just go by the news too at the same time, because I don't want my dog going out there with two left shoes on. You know what I'm saying? All this shit didn't happen with this nigga. Why her name match, Pete? So I think that's the part that got me too, man. Like why her name match too though, round? Like that shit was weird as fuck to me when it came to all the other shit. Not still not convicting him. It's just questions that raises as they dig more into the investigation. So don't be surprised when these people find something, blood match or whatever, the case may be when it comes to this situation. Or, is this his as they say in the conspiracy theory, where is this his blood sacrifice where he actually, gets away with some shit like this, and his music go on to be the top, be the top artist, the top new artist coming up that came from out of a tragedy and all this shit. Because they could spin it too. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
I'm just saying, just throwing stuff out there.
Humiliation ritual.
There it is.
We can't forget the humiliation part of the ritual too, because this is some pretty humiliating stuff. If you
you could go to prison for the rest of your life.
Or for a good little stint, right? Like we say, we're not convicting you, dog. We're just saying that
you go to prison for the rest of your fucking life.
Y'all hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you, Chop.
My shit was fucking nuts.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. That nigga Mace used to be a fool, boy. They be sleeping on that Mace shit.
That was your last one, Silent?
No, I had like two more. But you had anything you want to speak on that one, though? You want to say on that?
We just see what happened one more time so I can remember.
The shit with David.
Yeah, all right. So look, when Stussy, I was at work and Stussy was telling me about it. He told me to look it up and that we should talk about it. Y'all wind up talking about it anyway, but
that's what's up.
Yeah, it's like
Did you do? I mean, and do you know anything about it, or that would
no? This was my first
just hearing
time
it from
everything y'all said is my first time hearing.
Oh, okay. So I hope I did a good breakdown. I probably left some shit out, Chop, because, bro, like I say, they get deep into the music shit when it comes to the evidence that they're trying to say he had something to do with it. But like P was saying, you can't just base that off of that anyway, knowing that he had involvement with it. But certain things is making people question things, like the girl name matching. Just to sum it up right quick for you.
Yeah, I do think that niggas with that, I hate that parents allow the children to speak to
13, have a boyfriend already, and you know about him?
Yeah, no. But see, that's the type of world we live in. The mama probably couldn't have boyfriends. The grandma probably did, or she trying to do shit to resent the mama, or whoever raised her and raised her household totally different.
Yeah, a boyfriend at 13 was, I'm old school. I'm on job. I'm on job. Ain't no 13, nigga. And I know you going by his house and I'm letting you, excuse me.
Son.
What?
I was not able to freely talk.
This little girl wasn't black. It don't, it takes a little bit away from it too. No, my bad, Chop. Go ahead.
I wasn't freely able to talk to girls till middle school. I'm talking 7th grade. Because 6th grade, they still was like, nah, type shit. But niggas still did their thing. I ain't saying niggas ain't talk.
No, you're right. You talking about as far as how the shit go with your parents, man.
But I wasn't supposed to be talking. You know what I'm saying? At all. And that's from my dad. Caught. You know what I'm saying? My dad is saying that shit. My mama was like, oh, man. But my mama, she had the rules and shit. My daddy had the rules, but it was kind of different. When you're a boy,
right?
You could do more.
It all depends on which parent is strict, like you're saying, on certain shit.
Yeah. Because and if the stricter parent is the one with the more knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the more stricter parent ain't the one with the more knowledge. Sometimes it's the laid back one that just be, laying a cut, like Sensei, gonna let you do that shit and watch you bump your head on the side of your head. Nigga knew you was gonna bump that bitch on, and then tell you what was going on.
That stove hot now. Don't touch it.
But the problem is, why we have all these issues, majority of these issues is because they soften the parents up. And they basically use the slave shit. I know this is gonna ruffle feathers too, but they basically use the slave shit, and because I do agree that children should be getting whipped, but they use that slave shit and they taught it to people to raise their children, and that's how some of them did do it. Just don't say nothing, just whap, whipping that ass. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't the real way to do it. That ain't the whipping in the Bible that they was talking about.
Exactly, Ty.
You know what I'm saying?
Peaches said some real shit too in that bit. Peaches, she got something to say about that, which you spitting facts right now. Peaches said, my son. Wait, before that one, he said, "So yeah, my son going to school and get his education. No girlfriend that young.
Not that young.
I couldn't have no boyfriend that young.
High school.
I couldn't have no boyfriend that young. Had to go to school. But kids are raising themselves now.
Yeah.
A lot of parents don't care about their goddamn child. Peter, I'm telling you. That's why Blunt Talk Lord is here. You be seeing them fucking stories. Them motherfuckers be doing all kind of shit.
He gonna fuck around and get Lucinda, and Lucinda gonna put that spin on his ass and suck his ass.
How you doing? Motherfucker gonna get motherfucker.
Try to tell you. You have
gonna get Respution too.
Boy,
you talking about Lucinda?
Gonna put you in that fucking corner. Said, boy, you gonna give me that?
Hey, how you doing? They gonna get fed the ass part of the turkey for the rest of your life.
Exactly. Shit. But I believe
take control of your life, young man.
That's what let me know. Like, the parents, I shoot the blame straight to them, because y'all should have never even allowed her to have no boyfriend and no fucking.
The man wasn't ready for all that, and you done forced that man to do all that shit or act like that shit was cool, and he wasn't supposed to be around all that. You done tore him up. That's a good point, Chad. Yeah, P, you can go ahead and roll with the next one, bro.
Well, in a first alert for you tonight, how Wright went wrong. Former Spartanburg
Look at
County
this
Sheriff
shit, y'all.
Wright now accused of violating the oaths he swore to uphold and stealing money
Here we go.
to help his own deputies. Wright facing multiple federal charges tonight, and 2 other members of the sheriff's office also named in the case. The Fox Carolinas investigative team was the first to alert you to this back in April, when we learned federal agents were investigating Wright. And now, we're the first to alert you to these federal charges here tonight. The charges today allege Wright stole from the sheriff's office benevolence fund, which is meant to help deputies and their families in times of need. Wright is accused of using the money for his own personal gain and to buy drugs. He's also accused of taking pain pills from someone else, telling them it was part of a drug take-back event, but really, they were for himself. Also named in the case, the former sheriff's chaplain, Amos Durham. Durham resigned in early May. The indictment says Durham was in charge of overseeing money from the benevolence fund and giving Wright a blank check from the fund, which he used to buy, quote, large quantities of drugs. Now, a third person is also charged, Lawson Barry Watson, known as L.B. Watson. Now, he's a longtime friend of Wright, who was employed at the sheriff's office, but he's accused of collecting a paycheck for decades without ever doing any work. And now tonight, we're learning and hearing more from his attorney on the charges.
This obviously has been a long time coming. L.B. Watson has been fully cooperative with the federal authorities. and he looks forward to the resolution of this matter.
Now, the three men have reportedly reached plea deals with the U.S. Attorney's Office. The three will have a court hearing to formally enter those pleas in the coming weeks, which they told officials they do intend to plead guilty. Now, Wright will plead guilty to all three charges in the documents. It's wire fraud conspiracy, obtaining controlled substances by misrepresentation, and conspiracy to commit theft concerning programs receiving
Y'all missing
federal
some charges,
funds.
huh?
He faces a $250 fine, $250,000 fine, I should say, or prison time. He also will have to pay restitution to every victim who may have been harmed by his scheme or pattern of criminal activity. Durham and Watson are expected to plead guilty to only one charge, conspiracy to commit wire fraud. And they both faced a $250,000 fine or prison time and must forfeit any proceeds from the scheme. And
how you gonna judge? Fellas, how they gonna judge that? How many niggas that he actually got away with all this shit, man? Come on, y'all. These people play too much, yeah. They ain't know what to say. This nigga here been buying dope with the donation money.
Shit.
Chop, he worked for them people, though. He in the office drinking coffee.
Hey. I like it.
Hey, Billy, you gave your 50?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
That nigga went straight to you.
Boy, I done hit their ass one good time.
What the fuck?
And I'd
Sheriff.
have never been it. I'd have got him.
That shit crazy. Sheriff come at me with all the donation money, child.
Yeah.
I don't know where he got that from, man, but he wanna man, Sheriff done bought me out, chap. This shit crazy, bro.
Sheriff done bought me out. I don't know what to tell you.
They about to go have a freak party. That niggas, what the fuck?
I'm about to act like I wouldn't fucking do it.
Damn, dog. Like what? Chap, I can't, dog. I can't, bro. I'm so, bro. I cannot do that, bro. Something is wrong with this man, bro. But they hire him every day, though, B.
If it was doing something with that money, I would say, yeah. But they not. That shit just be sitting there. That's why them niggas be taking that shit like that. They ain't doing shit with that money. They keep saying they ain't got it. They wait till one of them bitches really need it, and then they go get it.
Shit crazy, dog. That nigga had to donate. It was the donation money for them, dude. That nigga, that crazy, man. That nigga there, you right, though. That's like you said, man. Hey, man, we about to do this shit. He got caught up. I think he was more of a fiend, though, too, son. I can't take it out of the equation like a nigga just won't get loaded. If I go take the money, I probably would have did something more a little different than what he did. That nigga went straight to the dope man. Son. That nigga took the donation money went straight to the dope man. That nigga got him right quick. Yeah, fellas. So as y'all can see, they still not evaluating nobody like they're supposed to be. They're not listening to nothing the people saying, y'all. Our judicial system is still not judicial. There is a lot of injustice going on, and y'all can see why. How much you think this motherfucker sell somebody out or arrest somebody or do something for somebody? Matter of fact, how many grams of dope do you think he'll do it for? Because this motherfucker was a dope fiend, man. Straight up. He didn't even want no money. That nigga know he need money to get dope. Oh, function. Thank you, Peter. I'm talking about functioning. He got greedy, Pete.
Well, I think what really got him busted was the fact that this nigga was getting paid for work he wasn't even there to do.
Gotta play it off some kind of way, huh? I gotta fake like I'm at work, gotcha?
That nigga.
I wasn't on a stakeout, Nick.
No stakeout good.
I'm trying to get that bag up. I don't know.
Oh,
I got a bunch of.
I got it for the
I'm
highest.
supposed to be here.
Stop.
P, I'm supposed to be here. I know.
Trying to tell you, I could flip that donation money, man.
Hey, I got a little case I'm working on. Won't you cover for me, P?
I can hear a nigga now. All I gotta do is put it back.
P,
come on,
P,
son.
I got a little case working. Won't
Son.
you cover for me, huh?
Son.
And I tap you on the shoulder
All I
while you
gotta
at
do
your
is
desk.
put it back. All I gotta do is put it back. I'm gonna flip that money right quick.
Come on,
I'm
man.
gonna put that money back.
P, you go cover
End
for
of
your
the
round, dog. You ain't saying nothing, nigga. That's what I'm saying, P. You acting like that shit.
Or whatever. Bitch, I'm going to get the bread, or buy a lawnmower, something.
I'll cover for you as much as I hate to say it.
Fuck it.
Because I wouldn't know. I'm bleed blue. You see what I'm saying? I'm brainwashed like y'all is. I'm not, I don't know you a Dauphine like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that shit.
Gonna come. Oh, no.
I just gave you $50 for the donation. I ain't know you about to go smoke it.
I ain't thinking. I'm not. I wouldn't smoke it. I'm selling it.
No, not you. I'm talking about your boy's situation. That's what he did. Remember, that's why I said, see, you took yourself out of what that nigga did. That nigga went and smoked his donation money. I would have had a whole different. That's what I was saying. I would have had a whole different plan.
I'd have been officer friendly, but that was the first bitch out of what? Boy, look out.
Oh no, that motherfucker took the donation money from the fund for the police, yeah. And went smoke.
What they call that? The blessings fund or what
I forgot exactly. That's why I'm skipping over exactly what the fund was, but I know it was for the fucking police. I forgot exactly what they called that bitch. This so up, though. You know that was hundreds of dollars, though. I don't know how far the fund even the donations even got.
Thousands of dollars.
Damn. Don't do him like that, P. You think it was thousands, though?
Boy, thousands? Yes. Yes. What the fuck is we?
Yeah. My bad, Joe. I apologize. Y'all right. Y'all right.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Crisis, inflation, Chop. You're right. You did say that earlier. Inflation is the word for the day.
Boy,
inflation.
I would have took that shit and flipped that shit.
You're right, sir.
They'd have got that money back quick, and they'd have got. I'd have put extra in that bitch. They'd have been like, oh, okay, yeah. We can use that donation money to build a gym in the back. Yeah, just give me the
Now we could get the tiki torches we wanted for the patio.
Yeah, come on, man.
I know I'm stupid as a talking ass.
Fucking tiki torches, nigga.
We can do limbo. John, stop putting raisins in the motherfucking potato salad, bitch. That's all you worry about. Stupid ass.
Shit. They gave us pong. That is, I fucking applaud white people for that. I love that game. So I love beer pong. It is some white shit, but that shit is fun as fuck, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, what's the name of the game?
Nigga.
Beer pong.
Yeah, beer pong. I was about to say that the sack throw shit. I like that shit. The beanbag throw shit. Cornhole, nigga. I like that motherfucking shit, boy.
They call me the
I
great
fuck with that cornhole, nigga. I fuck with that cornhole. That shit, that name weird as fuck, P. I'm telling you, that's why I couldn't really remember that bit. I call it beanbag toss. That would look like you're doing. So you know, like people, we say
bro, I got my
that bitch is called cornhole.
Playing against them little fucking Mexican chicks at a Christmas party one year, man. That girl whipped my ass at the game. I said, fuck it, I quit. I'm going to sit down and have a drink. Fuck.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, that game is
that's
fun
what it's
fun,
about,
though.
though. You know, Chop like Chop saying too. It's about respect, bro. It's
real
respecting
good
each other
competition.
cultures, man, without trying all the dumb shit.
Because I'm about to get ready to get in the truck to go to work. But I want to show you all this shit.
I got Chop, before you go, I got one quick quick update. One quick update. Y'all check this out. Remember your boy who died in Delta with the hang with the Yeah, with the hanging situation, they got a little update on that, fellas. I don't know if y'all heard about that, or the audience. I don't know if y'all heard about it, but they said through Ben Crump, fat tongue ass, Colin Kaepernick actually gonna step up and pay for the second autopsy, fellas.
Oh, I
So
see.
let's just see that right quick, and that's it for me, y'all.
All right.
And new tonight, former NFL quarterback Colin Kaepernick is taking action in the case of Trey Reed, the student who was found dead hanging from a tree at Delta State University. Today, attorney Ben Crump announced that Kaepernick said he will pay for an independent autopsy. Thursday, the Cleveland Police Department said the medical examiner's findings are consistent with what investigators initially determined, that this was not the result of a crime. Investigators are still waiting for toxicology results, which could take up to 4 weeks. However, Crump said Reed's family has serious concerns after not getting enough information about the circumstances of Reed's death. The second autopsy will be funded by Colin Kaepernick's Know Your Rights Camp Autopsy Initiative. Cleveland police officials said investigation materials have been shared with the FBI for review.
4 weeks, fellas. So, just to take y'all heard everything we was said. I just want to pinpoint one thing. 4 weeks. Y'all know they love to do shit like this to these motherfuckers, especially when they contradict themselves. So I'm gonna be waiting 4 weeks, fellas, at the event at the beginning of November, fellas. And audience, I will be on his neck, because y'all know how that fat motherfucker talk about other people money. And we all know Colin Kaepernick got paid. So for Ben Crump to make the announcement about Colin Kaepernick's money, just pay attention. Just pay attention to that shit, y'all. So yeah. I know it sounds crazy. I know, right? But this is how they get into this shit. This is how they get into the crevices. This is how they actually move and maneuver. It's called being a snake. It's called being slimed out. Ask Young Thug. He white now on his next video. So whether you understand it or not, he still did it. You know what I mean? So hey.
Yeah.
That's all I had, child. I passed, you know me, dog. I passed the motherfucking blunt, dog. That bitch still fat.
Is this one of the worst things I ever heard in these type of stories? I never know shit like this. It really hurts my heart. When I see
that, you must have didn't see that, huh? Young Thug White. You saw his recent video?
Yeah, I saw a picture of it, but I didn't get a chance to watch it.
I didn't watch the video neither. I just saw him white on it, and he was talking about some the same stuff.
The stage, y'all can see it.
But yeah, everybody had their reasons why they do things, and Young Thug known for doing. He did the white boy before too on the on one of his videos, his earlier videos. I don't know if people remember that, when he used to rock the LeBlanc dreads and shit. So it wasn't like it was. Yeah, it ain't like he. That's like you seeing Big Daddy Kane do a video P, and you see him with a rope chain on one of the videos, and not see him with a rope chain on the other videos. But then he come out 10 years later, and you see him with a rope chain on. Nigga, that's what Big Daddy Kane do. He wear rope chains. Yeah, you wear rope chains.
What the fuck are you doing, dog?
Yeah, you did this already.
What the fuck
Yeah,
are you doing?
you did this already. You good. You did this. It's a part of his thing, basically. That's what I'm saying. Like it's not like you didn't. It's not like you never seen him without it before. Like it ain't like he's doing something new. It's something that you would expect from Big Daddy Kane or the artist or whatever. That's what I'm saying. Young Thug did the white boy shit before. You could go ahead, Jay, child. You can play it whenever you're ready, son. I'm just fit in there.
Tampa area residents woke up to this news. 60 children who had been involved have been abducted were recovered in their neighborhood. Authorities say Operation Dragon Eye spanned multiple counties, and resulted in only 8 arrests so far. The operation targeted networks suspected of trafficking and abduction activity. Investigations are ongoing as the community reacts to breaking scale of what was uncovered.
You know the motherfucker saying this fake news, Chop? These people is sad, bro.
Children was pregnant, son. That's crazy. For me to even, I was like, damn. Like that's, because most of the time you don't hear it in the stores. Not saying that it don't happen, but most of the time
they messing with our, bro. They is messing with our connection right now, Chop. You might have to say what you say it over, dog. They skipping you up.
Yeah.
That's it. They messing with your feed right now, man. Real shit.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Yeah, we could hear you. I was just letting you know that we couldn't understand what you were saying because they was messing with the feed at the time.
Well, right.
But we could hear you.
I think
look, they doing it again. They doing it again, child. That's crazy.
Probably. I don't know. I'm gonna just press play.
As there were 34 missing children, the 60 that they just found for Florida last week. Let's talk about them. Let's talk about the 60 children, some of them which were pregnant, that had horrific things happening to them. 8 people have been arrested in a sting called Dragon's Eye, and there's nothing about it because the 34 children supposedly is a hoax, but yet they found 60 children. Nobody, silence. I've seen it on the news, a little blurb of it. Fucking sick world we live in, man. I don't understand it.
Yeah, it's skipping.
How can we not be all over this? How can there not be a million posts about this? How can there not be outrage about this? How come Florida is not taken to the street looking for their kids? 60 kids, some pregnant, horrific conditions. 8 people arrested in a sting called Dragon's Eye. Look it up. Do your homework. It's disgusting.
Get the real story now. No fluff, no filter. Just fact.
I think that's it. Oh yeah, let's say that now. But fuck. That was my other news shit. I had to get that out before my shit tripped.
Yeah, that bitch is. That's what I was trying to tell you. That bitch is kind of Xing you out, but you could hear, the main. I think the main thing you saying and the main thing that you were showing with the video, it just was skipping it a little bit, like kind of after every last little word you were saying, like how you was hearing, like how you was hearing Pete out shit, like that last little word in a computerized it. That's awesome. Yeah. But yeah, but I heard the same thing too. Like I was saying, they're actually trying to call this fake news and everything, Chop. Because it didn't come from a source that's broadcasted by who we supposed to be listening to around. Ain't that a bitch?
That's all
it's coming from just because the source come from independent news, this is possibly fake news or a setup and all this shit here. I say, man, these motherfucking people gotta be crazy, bro. So if you go look up the cases and shit like that, the cases exist, yeah.
Exactly.
You have to write up paperwork. Stop letting these police lie to you and shit too. And the motherfuckers who trying to hide the shit. Remember, a lot of these broadcasters, these main broadcasters, CNN, Fox, and NBC is the other motherfucker. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the main motherfuckers, man. Them bitches all ran by the Zionist motherfuckers. They already got how they gonna do the news shit. How you supposed to hear the news shit. That's just how they rock. So they gonna tell it a certain way. Even with their Israel shit and all that shit going on over there. They don't be telling y'all everything that's going on over there with them people, man. And that's they fucking people. You see what I'm saying? It's people coming from other countries that really actually do the main news in America. We be forgetting about that. Just thinking that they coming from other places and just have the emotional standpoint to look at it like, well, we could just tell the truth. No, man, these people really follow orders and they follow rules and they don't give a fuck about stepping on your motherfucking back to get to the top, whatever the top is to them. Motherfucker, they don't give a motherfuck. They you know what I'm saying? Like they own that type of time. Shit, and they do that shit by the thousands. Peter, are you there, bro? Man, my brother done went MIA on me. The K, the I, the L, the I. Who's the man with the master plan? It's silent. It's silent. Oh, where he at? 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 Hey,
I'm talking my ass off, boy. I just realized I'm still on fucking mute.
Oh, where he at? Oh, I have a party on myself. Oh, boy, man, come on, man. I'm sharp and ready and willing, nigga. I have a party by myself on y'all. Like, what you mean?
I'm sitting up there like, wait, I know he heard me say, yeah, I'm just lining up the video right quick. I turned back.
I know he heard me say it. I ain't hear him say nothing. I know he heard me say it. I ain't hear him say nothing. I know he hear me say it. Nigga, I ain't hear him say nothing. I'm telling you, Pete, I have a whole block party right quick on y'all boys.
So, now that I got the videos lined up right quick, I do want to introduce the segment and let people know what we're talking about. Oh, where's my banner? I did create one. Oh, there it is. So, welcome to the segment, folks. And this is going to be, a good discussion on it. And I can't wait for Chop to get back in. Maybe he could get his technical issues straightened out right quick. Because this is about to be interesting. And one of the videos that I have, I think this video was from like way back in 2012. So this is how long they've been talking about gun reform and all of the stuff that's been going on. And what we need to understand is two very important things now. And these two very important things are this. You have more gun violence in areas that have less guns than areas that have more guns. Now, for the people in the back, I'm going to repeat that again. And they've done the studies on this already. So this ain't just me saying this. There is more gun violence in areas that have small amounts of guns versus areas where literally one, or I'm going to say 4 out of every 5 households have a gun or multiple guns. You hear what I'm saying, people in the back? You know what I'm saying? 4 out of every 5 households have multiple guns in them bitches, and they have less crime. And this is back in 2012. So when you put gun reform and gun violence in the same category, you gotta start thinking about why they want you to say you agree to gun reform. Because if you agree to gun reform, think about it. You live in a big city that has smaller populations of people with guns. And if you agree to gun reform, that makes it hard for you, a law-abiding citizen, to even get one to protect yourself, right? Now, along with this same gun reform that they talking about, people who already have guns don't fall into that category because you can't take the guns away from them because they already got them. Yeah, you get how that shit could potentially go.
Hey, bro, I'm ad-libbing, bro. The best way I could do without talking and interrupting you is just play these little. So whenever you hear, whenever you hear a sound or something, just know I'm with you, brother. Go ahead, do your thing.
Cause these people is playing in our face, and I think it's time we start.
No, they double talking you. They definitely double talking you.
Yeah, they definitely double talking us. I think it's time we set the record straight. You know, as many times as we have to have this discussion.
Get out and sing together.
Whenever they come up with gun reform, I think we need that. Whenever they start talking about gun reform, I think we need to start talking about gun reform, because what I'm seeing with gun reform is I don't see a lot of so-called black households with a lot of guns in it. I'm starting to see more and more YT households with a lot of guns in them. Lots of guns. And that's why all these Sandy Hooks and these church shootings and all this there, you know, getting the whole of these guns going.
What's
white
YT?
people. White. YT. Get it?
Oh, it just say YT. Oh,
yeah,
that's
fire. You get white.
No, I get it. It's a breakdown of what's been the name that been. It's okay. That's what they used to say back in the 70s. Man, that's hip, man. And that's hip right there, man. We go ahead though.
All right, so I got the first video lined up, man. It's only 40 seconds, but the next one is going to be like the premiere video that we could watch. And matter of fact, hold on, before I do that, before they won't let me do it. God damn it. Fair use, people. Fuck that shit. Fair use. This is education and entertainment purposes. We backed by the Fair Use Act of whatever year that they got that shit set for. And we just letting, everybody know this is fair use. We do not own the rights to any of these videos or any of the comments. We do not endorse or promote some of the negative things that you may hear in some of these videos. So just know this is fair use. This is just us giving our take on what we're hearing and seeing. So without further ado.
So I think the data would say that if there was some way to substantially alter gun availability in the United States, on that would improve public safety. Because it's really murders that is the thing that the public cares about on the crime problem.
So at some level, then, too many guns is a central problem, but there's something like 400 million guns in the United States. We're not going to get rid of them short of just hugely draconian policies. So your book is focused, I think, takes
that boy say draconian.
For a while. And so then what can we do? How do we understand why violence escalates so often to gun violence?
Yeah.
Now, let us take note.
Draconian. What does he mean by that?
That a vast majority of violence that ever occurred in this country.
Take a moment and listen to these.
Okay, wait. So the vast majority of violence that ever really took place in this country has only come by way of people who are of non-colored descent, right? They always want to point the finger at people when you live in cramped up conditions, impoverished situations, and no help in sight, right? So what happens if you keep, I'm gonna use lab rats, right? If you keep lab rats in a certain environment for a long period of time, and you're only feeding them crumbs, but then you feeding one of the lab rat a lot more than you're feeding the others. What will the have-nots do to the one that has the most? You're gonna try to kill him, right?
Yeah, it starts what they call extermination and all this type of other words they want to use, but definitely that comes into play, Pete. Yeah, you're right.
So when you perform an experiment after experiment and you see the same results, you know what to do. I'm gonna keep feeding them. I'm gonna keep feeding crumbs to some.
Yeah, I'm not insane. I figured out what I really wanted to do. Yeah, I'm not, because they say you keep doing the same thing repetitively over and over to try to find different results. What if the motherfuckers not trying to find different results? I'm with you, P.
Right.
This is what they wanted to do. Yeah.
So looking at that, that's what I want us to think about when we think of gun reform. When our government as well as the media keep trying to put that shit in your face, like gun violence is a really big problem. It is a problem, but it's only a problem because y'all making it out more than what it really is. You're gonna have shit like that happen because you're putting guns in an area where they don't need to be.
I think they hide from their own problems. I think they hide from their own problems in their areas, just off the simple fact is not another face where they could hide behind when it comes to this so-called gun violence all of a sudden. And I ain't gonna say all of a sudden, but I'm gonna build it up from community to community. Is gun reform and all this shit when it comes to certain people, but now that it's actually hitting home where the same people that you've been preaching this about, it don't look the same now that it's trigger happy and they got the American flag on the carbon. You know what I'm saying, PD? It's actually everything is symbolism. You see what I'm saying, P, bro? These people is something serious, bro. Like, go ahead.
And guess what? Guess what country is the one doing this expose? This is 60 Minutes in
Australia. Because you know why, P? Because look, I'm gonna tell you, you know how you little brother talk. Because our 60 Minutes ain't shit.
Of course.
They're not gonna present that shit like that. This is remember, this is the outside looking in. They see us a certain way. So remember, when they get our information, they get it a certain way. Just how when we get their information, we get their shit from a certain way. We only know them for certain things, just off the simple fact of how they actually hide the truth in between telling us this is news, P.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the type of
they mix the news and like you do some chocolate chips in the cookie dough.
Keeping this, they both playing the same games in both countries, P, but they telling us there's something different. They playing these same punk ass pussy ass games, bro. To real good innocent people, bro, who just wanna, live their life, protect their family, and grow plants and shit where they could just live off the earth, bro. Like real shit. But it's a problem, bro, when you have companies and businesses and corporations who want to not benefit the people, but just want to take from them. And these people are getting weeded out because people are getting smarter, P. Like, there's too much information out here for children not to grow up already having the information. These children are getting smarter and smarter, bro. Because of what they wanted to bring forth. Yeah, they doing this to themselves. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro. Like a fiend came up to me the other day, P. Dot. Look, Fiend came up to me the other day. Fiend ain't come up to me since the early 2000s, P.
Damn.
Say you got that
and
giggity.
I was just talking about that.
Nigga say you got
today.
that giggity. Look, nigga say you got that giggity. I say no, Brian. Look, I'm not around. I'm not in the area. I'm not in the neighborhood or none of that, P. I'm way in fucking Metairie, nigga, off West Esplanade, nigga, on the strip. I was walking in the Walgreens. Fucking white boy. He looking for the heroin. I said, man, look how times have changed. No, it was dark. It was nighttime. I don't know if you meant that, but he came up to me.
No, that's not
yeah,
what I meant. No.
He hit me early.
Early,
He came straight to me, P. Yeah, he did. Early, not late. He pissed. Say around, you know who got that giggity? Say giggity. What the fuck?
The fuck is giggity?
Say, yeah, he said that. Bro, I've been out the game for a minute, P. I've been out the game.
The fuck is it? What the fuck you talking about, man? What is the giggity, nigga? Fuck you talking about? Giggity?
He said, huh? He said heroin. No, he told me. He said heroin. No, he told me. He said heroin.
Yeah.
I said, no, I ain't. Yeah, I fucking with it. I went to Walgreens, but I kept that with me, like I'm telling you right now about it. Just looking at the circumstances of them hiding shit that's happening in their own communities. They acting like the drug epidemic was something that we started, and that was just thank you, P, and just in our neighborhood, and it was we was this, we was that, we don't want nothing for ourselves. Remember all this cash money shit they were talking, P. But see, when
y'all motherfuckers got to start pulling y'all self up by your goddamn bootstrap.
the scale tilt just a little bit. The scale just a smidgen. And look what the fuck going on.
It's scaring the shit out of them.
Not even scaring them. Look, they gotta deal with the bullshit that comes with that as well. They gotta deal with them people shooting up their schools, their own people doing that shit. They gotta deal with, why don't look for sympathy from us when it comes down to the come down. I get why people saying that. When people say that shit. Because we've been trying to tell y'all that this shit was going on. So don't make it seem like, now all these points that we've been having the whole time, they matter now. These are the points we've been presenting to y'all. But because y'all believe that we were making it up.
No, that we were
and this shit was going on.
They made it seem like we was the ones perpetuating the shit. Cause I'm sorry. Again, and I'm gonna say
they just savages. They just want to kill each other. All that fuck shit, P. I know exactly what you mean.
Oh no. Here's one that I heard coming out of school, and then I heard the shit in the movie. Nigga said, y'all gotta start thinking about it, man. If there was really a war on drugs, there would be no drugs. Ain't no fucking way you gonna tell me crack, which is a cocaine-based drug, heroin, and all these other drugs that's being brought in this country.
Cocaine, you can't forget about old girl. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're gonna leave her out now.
Okay. I ain't leave her out. I said crack. Remember, I said crack, which was a cocaine-based
I'm just playing.
drug.
I'm stupid, y'all. I be playing like that. Don't leave her out now. White girl.
China White. That's her name. That was her name. China White. So we can't.
It all depends on what era you from, nigga. You not a baby boomer. You're not a baby.
Yeah, I'm not a baby boomer. I am not.
Which y'all did call it China White, huh? Which in your era, what did you call that?
You called it. They called it China White, the purest of the pure.
Motherfucker, cocaine shit.
That shit went down a long line.
That Snow. Chill.
Yeah, Snow. Another one, another good name they used to call it. The booger, the
booger sugar and shit came before me. Yeah, I remember that though. That shit stand the test of time. You know, I get what you're saying. Dude. I just kind of ventured off when you talked about that.
How did that know?
And then look, it got popular again. You know, they made it pink. Remember we talked about that? It's called the Stussy shit. The not Stussy, man. Shout out to my nigga Stussy, man. He be fucking with the cat. What they call that shit, bro? That dope, it's pink. It's crunched. They put a color into it's like a cocaine Molly type shit, P.
Pink cotton candy.
It's the shit that P Diddy got caught with. No, it come in powder form. It's powder form. It's just pink.
Pink.
Pink
just
picture some cocaine on the table, P. But picture it pink.
Pink.
You get what I'm saying? Now? No, I'm not asking you to know. I don't know I'm telling you the name. No, it's called it's with a ussy in it. It's they call it something like that. P. I'm telling you. They talked about it in the trial. They talked about it in the trial, bro. You just forgot. Don't worry about it. That's what I said. Right. But it's pink cocaine. I'm just giving you a description of it too. Yeah. Don't worry about it. I'm just giving you a description of it. It's powder form, but it's pink, nigga. So that's the new shit that they be on. Matter of fact, that nigga Stephon Diggs was on a boat with a couple of females and shit, and they caught him. And somebody was recording and posted the shit where he had the shit in his hand and shit in the little baggie. Yeah, that's how they get. What I'm saying is, P, that's how they get loaded now. The cocaine came back in style, but it's mixed with the ecstasy Molly shit. No, nigga, it ain't no food coloring, nigga. Yeah, you hear what I'm telling you? Thank you. I hope you caught that last part. Yes.
Nigga.
Yes.
That's a high out this fucking world, boy.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Not only are you numb, nigga, you fucking from here to kingdom come.
Yeah, you ready to go. Yeah.
Nigga, that's gotta go.
The girls and it's popular with the females and shit. Like they be, yeah, P.
They like that.
That what them churn doing, nigga. Man, you forgot, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. That's the shit P Diddy in them head, man. That's what they were talking about. That's what they were trying to get him for. Cause remember he had the mule and shit. They'll be running that shit, bro. And I know you remember the liquid shit, huh? Remember they were saying they had the liquid cocaine and he was supposed to be putting it in the bottles and all that shit.
Yeah.
They can never they never
they never said it was him, but
no, not that. What I'm trying to say about they never convicted him for that. I'm saying they never, they never found him. Yeah, they never convicted him of that because that wasn't a part of the what you call him. But at the same time, that shit came up. That's why I thought you was gonna remember. That's all. I thought you was gonna remember that shit when I said.
Yeah, I remember that shit was gonna. That's what it is. I remember that coming up, but that was one.
Oh, you just didn't know what it was.
Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't know the name of it. I just knew that was the shit. It was mixing.
You didn't know what kind of drug it was, neither. You didn't know what that shit. You didn't know that shit was cocaine mixed with Molly and shit.
No, they hadn't said what it was at that point yet.
You know that's what that is, though, P. P, they put it in a bag. No, look, I'm telling you, that's what it is, bro. It's a mixture. That's why it's pink. Because if you remember, remember around the time of early 2000s or 2010 and shit, nigga, ecstasy pills was popping down here in New Orleans and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had your Blue Dolphin, you had your pill era. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Like that,
yeah. It was colors, nigga.
The double stack, triple stack, and shit like that. Yeah.
That's all I'm trying to tell you. Like, I know what you're saying with the food color and shit, but I'm telling you, I don't want the audience to think that, that's just, you can mix some pills in a bag and put food color in it. And that's the same shit. No, it's not. It's not the same shit. So You know,
right? It's all.
I'm just saying, Pete, because
It's
they'll
a
think that. I'm
kerfuffle
telling
and
you,
stuff.
bro. When you be talking, you forget you just be talking to me. I'm telling you, but you really saying shit for other people too. Them people will really think that that's what you saying. Like, no, people, that's not how they go, people. I'm telling you, that shit a color for a reason. There's different colors for different shit, and
Like
how they make
they mixing you grinding up a lot of pink elephants and putting that shit in the
how they
bag of cocaine and shit.
how they make that shit. Yeah, it's how they.
Lord.
Thank you. Think about all that type of shit. I don't want to go too far in it, but you get what I'm saying now a little bit. So, just basing it off of that, I think they need to start paying attention to more of what's going on in their neighborhoods, Pete. Because shit. Like I said, people don't involve. Ain't nobody about to grow no fucking wings. But the mind and the set of how shit goes, bruh.
Keep on snorting that shit, you gonna think you got a pair.
Exactly. They're gonna thank you. But the mindset, like I was about to say, exactly. Thank you, brother. Because the mindset of does evolve, and it does find different ways of however you try to keep it down. You know what I'm saying? You build jail houses to these motherfuckers find out how to jimmy doors and shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, the evolution in the mind is stronger than the theory that was this theory, that people gave you back in the G, that evolution is people transforming into something. That is mutation, people. That's not evolution. Right. That's mutation.
Mutinism.
So I just Pete. That's all I'm trying to say, though. I don't. You know me. I don't. Your brother could get a little scientific with the ass too. I just want to say that right quick, though. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because people get evolution confused with what a motherfucker mutating in front of your face, actually growing wings, and they get like, don't act like we don't have a whole scientific base set off of why people look a certain way, like mongoloids. No disrespect, but you wouldn't have made up the word if you didn't think that was something strange by all these people from different colors and different races, but they look exactly the same, and they all okay. Never mind, but you get what I'm saying. Audience, I hope you do too. But I don't want to stop your video, bro, because I think this is a wake-up call for white people. Malcolm X said it the best, bro. The roosters is coming home to crow.
Oh yeah. All right. So what I was about to say. Just let me know when you need me to pause it, so we could discuss anything you hear that strikes you as odd, interesting, or curious.
I'm here for it. Let's get it.
So,
take a moment and listen to these numbers. Since the shocking mass shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary School last December, which saw the deaths of 20 little children, there have been more than 6,000 people killed by a gun in America. Yes, 6,000. In fact, by the time our program is over tonight, another 3 Americans will be shot dead. With numbers like...
Now ask yourself this now. In a country where we almost had 1 billion people, if 6,000 out of that billion get killed, is it a really big issue? This is something that Chop talked about when we talked about
statistics too. The statistics kills me when they have a narrative.
Fucking numbers. Yeah,
when they got a narrative, they can find a statistic, happy.
Right. Because I'm like this. In this city, if 6,000 people was to get killed by gun violence, that meant it was a full-fledged fucking massacre all the way from the East Bank, West Bank, motherfucking uptown and downtown, all fucking night. You know how many motherfucking people would have to be shooting in this bitch for 6,000 people to be dead in 1 year? 1 year. So the 600, 700, 500,
we be back at the murder capital.
Right.
Yeah, we'd be back for number
We
one.
would be back at that level. But fuck, 6,000 people in 1 year though. That just means killing at least 10 people was dying once a day for.
How many people was in the area? Because like you saying, I think that's your point too, right? Like how many people was actually in the area for 6,000 to really mean something? And no disrespect to the people who died or whatever happened. It's just, statistics when they spitting statistics. I give if that's what you're saying.
With her crooked mouth head. This fucking lady, man. She high as a motherfucker on this stage right now.
Hey, they like to talk over us, but like if you're really listening, like you're saying, it has to make sense for the state you're talking about. Where is where is you counting? Yeah, these people and all that. All that does matter, P. Yeah,
it matters big time. And guess what? It really don't, because it's all fucking fluff. And guess what?
Yeah, especially if I want to tell you a story. Yeah, if I would just tell you anything, it don't.
I think that's why they didn't edit. They aired this shit though, but they didn't talk about it. They didn't talk about the guy who was in this video that was talking to her. Literally, the whole fucking video, that man kept telling them, "You fucking crazy if you think that it's a problem with people having guns when it's not the guns that's the problem." Oh, dog, he let her have it, man. And I promise you, all the shit you gonna see later on in this video gonna be exactly what the fuck I was talking about. Because these white motherfuckers, remember, they making 100,000, 200,000, 80, 90,000. They can afford to go buy a new gun every time one touch the market. Black folk cannot afford that, especially poor black folk can't afford to go buy no fucking gun every time that bitch come out. Fuck, we lucky if the one we did get from our mama or grandmama or uncle or somebody don't get fucking stolen out of our house. You know what I'm saying? My mama shotgun and my uncle shotgun just popped up fucking missing. And I told my mama I thought it was a bad idea that we go bring them fucking guns by my uncle while he getting his house redone. And the fucking Mexicans stole his fucking shit. And our shit. Fucking guns just poof, missing. But, that just goes to show you how motherfucker be doing shit. But yeah, but this is something that Chop had talked about, though. Like, the numbers don't really add up to you saying that there needs to be a total rewrite of gun legislation in this country. It just doesn't make sense. And according to the video I first played, you would have to go under draconian law to make that type of shit happen. And ain't nobody gonna stand up and agree with you taking their fucking guns that they need to protect themselves.
That's what I wanted to look up, P. I want people to understand the wordage that they use when they talk about gun laws and whatever the topic is and what kind of words they use, right? Draconian, right?
I'm about to look it up right now.
Yeah, if you want, I was about to ask you later on or something on
what
another
is
topic.
Law?
Just no, not even law. Like just the word draconian. Let's just look up the word draconian. Period. Let's just look up draconian.
Okay.
And where the draconian origin, like just the word itself, Pete. That's what I'm saying. Because people like to put words with words and then say this is what it represents, but then you find out the origin of it and you understand why they're not holding up their part of when it comes to honesty or doing right by the people don't come into play.
Mm-hmm.
Draconian.
All right.
That is interesting. No,
and
go ahead, my bad.
And if you notice, I just typed out the word, what is draconian, right?
That's all I wanted you to do too.
And it says, of laws or their application. Excessively harsh and severe. Example, the Nazis destroyed the independence of the press by a series of draconian laws. Similar, harsh, severe, strict, extreme, drastic. All right. Damn. Stringent, tough. Swinging.
I can't see it. I'm on my phone. I'm on my internet tripping on the
Brutal,
TV right now.
oppressive, ruthless, relentless.
Come on.
Summary, punitive, authoritarian, despotic, tyrannical, arbitrary, repressive, iron-fisted. And the opposite, the one word that they have for it, mild.
Like, see, because I want to, your brother won't flip your head right quick with this word, bro. That's why I wanted you to look this up, Pete. And I want to show you too, and the audience as well. I'm glad you was able to actually do this right now, because this is how we learn, and this is how you do what I call homework, right? Google has this thing, Pete, where when you look up words, but if you put words behind it, they would put exactly what they think you're looking for, right? But let's say like you're not really looking for anything and you just fuck with it and you just put different words keep that same first word, but put different words behind the word, the main word, like draconian, right? So let's say you put origin behind draconian. Let's see what come up here. Just for the audience, right quick. Let's just see.
Draco. Late 19th century English, Eon. In the late 19th century, from the name of Draco. See Draco 2. Let's see what they say about that. Draco is a word of Latin and Greek origin that can mean dragon or serpent.
Damn!
It is used to refer to
Stop
a constellation.
playing with me. Come on, P. Go ahead.
It is used to refer to a constellation in the northern sky, a type of gliding lizard.
The Morning Star?
And also the name of an ancient Athenian statesman and lawyer known for his severe laws in popular culture. The term gained further recognition from a character, Draco Malfoy.
Come on, P.
In the Harry Potter series.
Stop playing. Stop playing, P. So you see when you see certain things about why they feel like the law's supposed to go that way when you call it draconian. The motherfuckers are fool, P. The serpent, right? The dragon. That's why I wanted you to look up the origin, because this is what I was thinking already in my head when they said that. I never knew this law existed or that they even called it draconian law, P. I never knew this. You just put me on this shit. But guess what, Peter? Little brother knew about draconian, though. I know the fuck the origin and shit of draconian. I understood that part. So why do our laws, when they're trying to do certain things, they call it certain things, also has, you know what I'm saying, its benefits if we're trying to really understand what's going on with all this shit, bro. Draconian law, Peter? The serpent's law? Peter, serpent's law? Huh, P? That's what he said, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm leaving out some shit, but let's just keep it real, huh? That's what they say.
We're dealing with the
The
law of
origin
the
of draconian. So why name? Well, I'm gonna name it the snake law, the dragon law. Boy, see that? That's why I say they boastful too, P. And this is what. Yeah, this is what gives them away if you really paying attention to what's going on. They love to laugh in your face type shit. Right? When they do shit. It's not and it's not only government, it's that secret society or that society that just keeps secrets. However they won't say it. It's a mass production of fuck shit, though, and they know this shit, though. Why you think that's why people feel like they feel, P, about why they believe they want them to not have guns. Y'all don't want people to have guns and all this shit. Like, it's the same shit that's going on in China and all that shit. Man, the people been doing that shit. UK and all that.
Yep. You don't have a need for it, bitch, please.
They been took their shit.
Yep.
And they looking at it like these people living just fine.
No, they ain't.
That's how it is. But you feel me though? That's the you right, Pete. No, they not. No, they not. but that's just right quick for the audience too. That's why I be telling my brother, bro. I like to this what I like to do. I like to fuck with Google when our officials or the people who's supposed to be protecting and serving is, naming shit after old Latin serpents. And we know what the Latin shit, as far as when it comes to, history and stuff. So, I don't want to dig too deep into that, people. It's funny how we're still going by these same laws from way back, but we calling it draconian, and you wondering why now.
Niggas flipping their legs.
What white boys who's supposed to be transgender is shooting up Catholic churches and schools and shit, huh, P?
Mm-hmm.
This was been going on. How many people we show blood talk been on their ass about that shit, huh, P? It's y'all neighborhood. That's y'all people doing it. This is what we talking about. Trigger happy. I thought we was trigger happy, P. I thought it was us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
no, it ain't us.
Oh,
it ain't nothing wrong.
Yes, man. People still trying to get over this shit, man. The last one with the Ambition Church. Come on, bro. Your boy with the red hair look like Carrot Top. We just did, P. I think it was a couple of weeks ago.
Oh,
white boy look like Carrot Top and transgendering.
Yeah.
And shot that school up. I'm gonna say shot the front of the church or something. I think. Yeah, at the little boys' school. Yeah.
Shooting through the window.
It was something like that. Yeah. There you go. Exactly. I forgot which one. I don't want to get it confused. No disrespect, but hey, bro, they have to say something about that. You see what I'm saying, Peter? You can't deny. You know how we get on our own people. Yeah, but that's a shame. I don't hear no way people saying, "Oh, bro, that's a shame." We need to, we need
to do better.
Yeah. Hey, bro. Let's talk about it.
But the first thing they won't say when a black man do some shit like that, and I said it that way. I said it, some shitty like that. They want to talk about stricter laws, stricter crime punishments. So y'all taking these motherfuckers that just killing people for no good fucking reason to Burger King.
Know what else, Pete? It's premeditated too. when you look when you look at them shooting at a crowd versus a nigga trying to shoot at somebody at a second line and he wound up shooting somebody else, trying to shoot somebody else. See, that's two different crash outs, Pete. If you think about it, that's two different crash outs. One is I'm deliberately not having a target at all. I'm just coming out there to pull this bitch out and shoot as many people as I possibly can. The other is somebody seeing somebody and seeing that motherfucker, and you pull that motherfucker out, he see you, he start running, but you still was shooting, and you wind up shooting somebody. These motherfuckers try to put that shit in the same category, Pete. I don't, bro. I don't put that in the same category. I don't think that's a mass shooting, but they would consider that a mass shooting just because of how the fuck he did it. But this is how them motherfuckers could actually look at that shit from a different perspective to where, okay, that's the same thing. No, I don't think that, P. I don't think it's the same thing, bro. And I hate when they do that shit, bro. Especially when, you know, when the shit, when y'all have all the evidence, like shout out to Soldier Slim, recipe, all the fucking evidence to say this motherfucker did it, but you have all these excuses about, you know, well, it was this, it was that, and we're still trying to find out why.
Sometimes there is no why.
What you mean? Okay, but you figure that out in court after you done convicted his ass because you have all of the evidence. We shouldn't care why at the point because, like I said, if it was one of us, then it's automatically when is his court date? He's being convicted of this. This is what he did. They ain't trying to figure out nothing. They act like they already know what's going on, B.
And don't know a fucking thing.
Exactly. But they don't look like they neighbors, so it look like we're doing more than them. But now, little Timmy from down the block, while you sitting in there watching, black people shooting up people, he coming shooting up the whole fucking neighborhood. Cause y'all into some shit. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever the case may be.
You told my mom that I was hurting your cat. I'm gonna kill all of you bitches.
I remember y'all voting. I remember y'all at the thing, disrespecting transgenders. And these white motherfuckers shooting up their whole. That's what I'm saying, P. They doing that type of shit now. It's little boys who by their mamas and shit was teaching them how to be little girls and shit. But then they got these clubs online, like these white racist clubs online, who's trying to build them up in their occult belief. So they have to denounce that transgender shit. You get what I'm saying? Like they can't. Your mama lied to you. You're a strong white man. You see them? They telling them the shit. P, I'm so serious. Like that's yes. So they're denouncing. Why you think they going in them Catholic churches and shit and doing that shit on that end too? Remember the other ones. The other ones is actually because remember, man, when this Ku Klux Klan started accepting transgenders and shit, I thought it was against all that shit. Jews, niggers, spics, gays, and right? Ain't this how it went at one time? The
membership is down, brother.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, there you go.
Is down.
The membership is down, brother. Because look at what's been coming to play, bro. That's all I was trying to put light to. Like, this is coming to play, and for her to sit up here with this motherfucking American flag carbon, that's some white ass shit right there, bro. That's some That's some cracker
Look how they put it.
redneck shit.
Think about
That's
it.
some shit you have on the back of your motherfucking Ford truck, Chevrolet, nigga, as a sticker.
Look
That
how they
shit
put it
crazy.
right in your face, though. What color the target is in the background?
Black
Why the
with
target couldn't
another
be blue?
with an American flag behind that one.
Look how they put it. And the way you get brainwashed into the shit is it's all about being a patriot. Be a patriot. Serve your country. Love your flag. Just that. Fuck that flag.
That's what I mean. They
I'm saying
acting
the
like
Pledge of
they acting
Allegiance.
like they don't fuck. They act like they don't represent the flag. That's the crazy part. That's what I'm saying. What is going on? Is they representing the Nazi flag? Because remember, they like I said, or the color flag, Pete. You know, with all the LGBT or something. Because these people are transgenders and shit too, Pete. That's doing all this fucking shooting and shit. That's what I'm telling you. What flag do people should be asking themselves that? White America should be asking themselves this. What flag do they represent, Pete? You see what I'm saying, man? Because I get exactly what you're saying about, you know, the false advertisement of the actual American flag and what it stands for and shit, and how they use it and weaponize it, right? Them crazy motherfuckers don't understand that now there are other forces now using that against them now. And they thinking because, okay, they still going by that white color skin shit, P. That's that old shit, nigga. Them motherfuckers is in the LGBT communities, they in other shit now. They got other flags now. So they playing along too. They parties have been infiltrated. Like the Black Panthers in the 70s, nigga. That's all I'm saying. They parties is infiltrated.
And guess what?
And that shit running them up.
About to be
It's
so
getting crazy.
Look, guess what? I just was about to say this shit. The
Come
damage
on, man.
about to be so catastrophic on the inside them organizations. It's gonna be a fucking mess. I say by the next 50 years, you're gonna have transgendered homosexual Klansmen that don't like Republicans.
Bam, there it is. Idiocracy. Exactly.
Fucking straight clowns. That shit, bro. I hope I live to see it, bro. I really do. I really, really fucking do. I would love to see the day that the Klan wind up having a transgendered, homosexual, Republican-hating motherfucker running the Klan. With no end in sight, because you know once one of them get in, it's like a termite colony. Once one get in that bitch, all the rest coming to follow the queen. Oh shit!
Like a hive, huh? That shit crazy. That nigga still.
Let Sasha Fierce get in that bitch. You'll be calling yourself the Klan Hive.
The Klan Hive. That shit getting weird, P. We gotta start paying attention. That's all I'm saying. Black people, y'all start paying attention. The shit that you blaming on whatever it is, they don't even go by that shit no more. Look at these motherfuckers. They lying to y'all. Yeah, they trying to keep that shit up. So
what we can no longer say for a fact, we can no longer keep saying black on black crime is a problem because they have
is the main problem. I would
white
say.
on white.
That's a fact.
It is one of our main problems. It's because, and I think the other main part of the problem that comes down and what leads to black on black crime is the fact that we got far too many of our younger brothers and sisters out here living the uneducated lifestyle, chasing bags, and being truly ungrateful for the opportunities that they are given. Like they don't put no focus or no effort into furthering education. All it is I got my diploma, let me try to get this bag. So it's either you go be a stripper, you want to be a rapper, you want to be a hustler. Like
That's a
nobody
fact.
thinks long term goals no more.
Yeah, no
And I think
ambition,
I just
no
was having this
owners. Yeah, that's a fact.
no nothing. And I just was talking
Owner.
about that with my people at work. I was like, bruh, could you imagine what would happen if all of our younger brothers and sisters, and when I say younger brothers and sisters, I was talking to them as though, by me being the oldest person that's working with y'all. Because I work with a lot of 23 to 30-year-olds. A lot of them do like 24, 25, 26. I say, bro, could you imagine what would happen if you had a trade skill under your belt and you was actually in the field using your trade skill? Now, just say you on one 8-hour job, and the reason I was able to tell him this because I was listening to Kevin Samuels and the shit made sense. He said if between the ages of 18 to 24, every young black man is supposed to have 2 jobs. One job, take care of your lifestyle, how you live, but of course you want to put 50% of that, 50% of all your earnings out that job on the side. The other 50% you use to fund your lifestyle, your adventures or whatever like that. He said, but the second job, that's put up money. You don't touch that money. He said, by the time you make it to 24, you should have at least $100,000 saved up. And that's between the ages of 18 to 24. At least $100,000 saved up from working 2 jobs. Because 2 jobs where you getting paid $24,000 a year. You see what I'm saying? So when you do the math between ages of 18 to 24, that's how many years? 6 years? You telling me putting up $40,000 or at least $35,000 out of each one of them years, you can't at least have you $100,000 by the time you make 24? Now imagine if you were working in a skilled trade job where you making $60,000 to $70,000 a year or better. And that's one 8-hour job, and then you side hustle the rest. So they all started thinking about the shit that I was saying. It was like, damn, bro, that shit makes sense. I said, but that's the type of shit nobody never taught me. You see what I'm saying? So I went to breaking that shit down, and it was like, damn, bro, I ain't even think about it. I was like, bro, think about it. By the time you make it to my age, you want to at least own your first home. You, not you married, not you baby dad and none of that shit. You yourself need to be in owning your first home by the time you at least 35, 40, 50 at the max. That way when you do get married, if shit happens, she can't take that house from you. You can leave that house to your children. She can't do nothing because that's something that you owned before you got married. Now, anything you get, once you get married, anything that y'all put together as a couple, yeah, shit happens. Y'all got to divide that shit up. You know what I'm saying? That's understandable. So, all in all,
to me, it's still more drive than that, too. You shouldn't even be basing that off of a woman trying to get something out you anyway, if you're looking at it from a broad perspective, like you said. I think as a man, if that's the goal, right? I think that is a great goal just to have for yourself, as far as, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just get yourself out. Just get yourself out of that mindset.
Just having yourself certified. Like, I get that. Yeah.
Yeah. Just have you some goals set. And it look. I tell
that's
everybody,
probably what the conversation was. That's why I say what I said. Just looking at it from my perspective, P. Like, even if you wasn't, even if the conversation wasn't about, living with a woman or being with a woman past or before the years of which I was talking about, just that being the goal of somebody, that would be good advice to give them as a young person coming up, trying to do something. Like, you really don't. You put that to the side and you know what I'm saying, you get yourself right first if you feel like that's gonna be something that's gonna affect you from doing that. You know what I'm saying?
first, right? Build yourself up first, and then reach back to help build up the one that you want to be with, because she might be on the same type of path. That way, there, y'all both wind up doing the same thing at the same time and coming out ahead together. And now you can
some people be on the same
build.
shit you be on too. So you might don't have to reach down sometime with people. They might be on the same level what you be on. It could, you know what I'm saying? It could still work, yeah. Bro. So it's definitely a factor. Yeah.
So I think that's why I was saying. I think one of the biggest things is just getting yourself out of that highly uneducated mindset. That ignorant. Like my biggest thing is ignorancy. Stop trying.
You ain't gonna get rid of that, B.
Well, no, just like. They got people that have a good set of eyes and ears, right? But still choose to play this ignorant ass role. And then wind up being, you play a role so long, you wind up being that. You know what I'm saying? Like you saying with the alter ego thing. You wind up playing that role so long that you wind up doing dumb shit like that without even realizing this wasn't what your intention. Your intentions wasn't the first thing.
Right.
I wanted to play like I was ignorant, but now you done played like you was ignorant so fucking long till you done lost all perception, all concept of true reality and what it is to have some type of decorum about yourself. You just want to keep being this ignorant motherfucker, and then when people treat you ignorant, then you want to holler about, well, you ain't got to talk to me like that. Motherfucker, you sitting here doing dumbass shit in my fucking face, and you don't want me to talk to you like you ignorant? Like, you're fucking ignorant.
Like, how do you want me to talk to you at this point, I guess?
Right.
You're trying to get a level of understanding. Yeah. I'm trying to get a level of understanding.
Right. What
I think,
how you want me
but
to
that's what I'm
proceed
saying.
with
Like,
this?
remember this, but we know that they try to present more of that demographic of people as far as representing us, but we know that's false too, though, right, Pete? Because most of our people are not like that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's just a certain different graphic that we trying to reach to make it better. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, for the ones that we trying to reach, but the ones that we trying to reach fight us tooth and nail. And
it's gonna happen. That's what it is. It's called ignorance. You said it for yourself. They don't know.
Right,
they don't know. So you gotta be ready for a fight.
Yeah, either be ready for a fight or ready to walk the fuck away from him and watch him crash and burn like the fucking crash
it
dummy
is.
that they are.
A decision has to be made. I guess you're right. If you.
And guess what, bro? Just us sitting here talking about that, dog, made me think about work.
Them motherfuckers make a decision, they trigger happy.
Bro, trigger happy ain't the fucking word, man. But let's go ahead and get into this video. This video is up actually 13 minutes and 59 seconds. We 25 seconds in. So yeah, I'm gonna let it play for a little minute. And like I said, bro, just let me know when you want me to pause it so we could discuss some of the stuff that they talk about, because this guy that they're going to be talking about in this video, and I think it's the guy, his wife, and a couple of other people, they all said some very important things that we as a community of colored people need to take notice to. And I think
that's that baby boomer talking. That boy said colored people. That's that baby boomer talking, huh, Pete?
Well, I don't want to say black people, so-called black. I just say people of color and call it. But I think
say
American
Indians, you'll be down bad, huh?
I would, and you know they're gonna be trying to cancel our.
They're gonna be on your neck, bro, if you say that. Oh, but they did reclassify American Indians as Negroes. That did happen in history, and we all know what a Negro is. Oh, okay. I'm just Just for the history lesson for the people who listening.
It would be reasonable
Now go ahead, Pete. Matt, you good.
to expect the US would be doing everything it could to reduce its citizens' access to firearms. Well, I've just travelled across America and found quite the opposite.
Let's take a big world view. Where innocent people are forced into unarmed helplessness, they are slaughtered. Where innocent people have the right to keep and bear arms, they survive, and evil loses. Pick one.
From the porch on his property in Texas, rock star Ted Nugent is preparing for battle. Why do you need an assault rifle? Why can't we at least get rid of those? They were designed for war. Why is there an obsession to hang on to all of these
You have
weapons?
been so brainwashed. Do you have more than one TV? How dare you? What do you need that for? So just quit with the need crap. Are you kidding me? So I refuse to answer your question that you think you might know what I might need.
Welcome to the world according to Ted. Where as a hunter and shooting enthusiast, guns for he and his wife Charmaine are part of everyday life.
And I think you would experience the unbridled joy that I get from brass rainbows if you did have a machine gun. But if you don't want one, don't get one. But
Ted's passion for guns is as big as his voice is loud.
Whoa.
Comment, subscribe.
And recent massacres in America, including at the Colorado Movie Theater,
The school is in lockdown.
and Sandy Hook Elementary School.
I was in the gym and I heard like 7 loud booms.
Oh, they're gonna bring that up.
Yeah, of course, of course. Look who they patronizing with the shit though.
Kill people.
They're not showing you black on black crime at this point. They're showing you white on white crime.
And
they
so
telling
much
you
shit
what?
didn't happen since then too. Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
Right. And
It's
all
already a
perpetuated
narrative.
Right, and it's all perpetuated by who? The same non-melanated people that's been doing this shit since the Olympic bombing, or anything where massive numbers of people have gotten unalive, has always come from people who look like him. Now, like I say, from listening to him talk, he has the understanding that we all should have about it. Nick, fuck what you talking about? I'm not about to lose my shit, my family, all my life, giving up my fucking gun. Like, countless civilizations of people have been slaughtered because they didn't have no weapon to protect themselves when the real killers come through. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of shit we talking about. So what gun reform do we need other than, minus the draconian law shit? You can't get you keep trying to push the boundary between gun reform. Fuck all that. We need a human reform. Cause these motherfuckers that look like him, that's going in these churches, these schools, the movie theaters, making bombs, and all that other motherfucking shit, them the people that need to be reformed. Wow, this shit is getting out of hand. And y'all steady looking at us for the little black on black crime that we get. But y'all telling me 6,000 people will die, and before the end of this show, another 3 will. Another 3 what? People? Or another 3,000 people? Because if 6,000 dying in a year, 3 dying in 1 hour ain't gonna kill nothing. Fuck.
There is something wrong with the law which involves guns, surely, that allows that to happen.
You can't tell me that you would restrict all those millions, hundreds of millions of law-abiding citizens' capability to defend themselves because of the few instances where maniacs or criminals abuse that tool.
But the fact is, there truly have been 62 massacres in the last 20 years in America.
All perpetuated by who? 62 massacres in the last 20 years. All perpetuated by who? Not blacks.
Tragic.
Surely they could have been drastically reduced if the gun laws were tightened.
You are so beautiful and wrong. Liz, I'm telling you, you just couldn't be more wrong. You have no evidence. There exists no evidence on planet Earth that this fantasy, this feel-good dream, that somehow if we can just get rid of the water, the drownings will stop, or just insert, we can just get rid of the guns and the violence will stop. You've got to be kidding me.
And when I bring it up, I'm going to bring it up to eye level.
It's not just Ted Nugent fighting for firearms.
The revolver's a little bit different.
PPLSC, Pistol Packing Ladies Shooting Club.
Now we're going to bring our guns up to eye level.
For them, it's about protecting their families.
Liz, if you could bend forward just from the waist a little bit. There you go. Oh, nice forward position. I like it. Yeah.
Tonight, suburban housewives of Virginia have joined the Pistol Packing Ladies Club,
Release that magazine and drop it.
where former Marine Teresa Oval teaches them how to handle a gun.
Remember to pull it back and let it go. You want that round to be firmly seated.
So they're not thinking I should get some mace. They're not thinking I should have a better security system. They're thinking I should get a gun.
Well, those other options are things they may be considering, but a gun can offer you a little bit more protection for mace. I mean, when you have a can of mace, it only goes so far. But if somebody's coming at me quickly and I've practiced my gun handling, I can defend myself.
The flashbang secures to the center of your bra.
Ironically, America's recent gun massacres have seen more people buying guns.
Nothing comes between a woman and her gun.
Attention, growth hackers and hustlers. Would it be a...
What you thinking so far, brother?
Yeah, those pulling out titty guns on them, bro. They have a they have an argument, bro, because of how they've been handling shit. Like you were saying earlier, you know what I'm saying? Like all this gonna come to factor. You know, every action has a reaction, bro. And when these things come out about these certain things, bro, you can't say people can't have guns, or you can't say that they shouldn't have guns. Like it's crazy on both ends, but they trying to see how that would actually work when you do that. I mean, other countries saying it's working for them. I guess that's what they looking at. I don't know how far that would go with America, knowing how we're able to sell most shit and most shit is acceptable over here versus other countries too. Because I'm saying that them people took guns off their street and shit like that, but at the same time they got restrictions on a lot of shit too, where that shit could actually work in their favor. Over here in America, they let too much shit slide, P. So the gun thing would make sense if you're letting so much shit, you know what I'm saying? You let so much shit go when it comes to laws or how people supposed to carry themselves, or what's not self-defense, what is self-defense, human trafficking, all kind, you know what I'm saying? All that shit come into play. So I think that's the part they're not paying attention to when they're actually pushing
all of these narratives and agendas.
Yeah, bro. They're not telling you about that when it comes to that. I think this is why people really is not trying to let go of their guns, because they actually live the life in America. They understand that shit gets real.
Don't go to fuck the way
motherfucker, you need a gun.
Yeah.
This is not UK. This is not China, bitch. This is
China,
America.
not none of the motherfucking places.
Hey, man.
We done see, because we done put videos on here where we done talk about how they do with street justice in some of them motherfucking countries. They catch you diddling one of them little children over there, they gonna fuck you up in the streets and hold your ass there until the police come. But while they holding your ass there, everybody in the crowd getting some of it. Everybody in the crowd gonna tear you up some. When I seen a video where a guy got caught stealing some fucking food over there in one of them African countries, man, they made that boy wind up having the what they made him do? They made him squat with a stick behind his kneecaps, right? So literally they put a stick behind your kneecaps and they make you squat down to where you literally sitting on top of your ankles and empty a bucket of water with a rice strainer. Nigga. I thought that was the most creative fucking punishment. Bitch, you stole. Oh, okay, this is what your punishment gonna be. Bitch, put the stick behind your knee, squat down, sit on your ankles, and empty this fucking bucket out with a rice strainer. Like, you gotta empty all the water out of the bucket with a rice strainer. Nigga, you know how long you gonna be there? Fuck. But yeah, so, just sitting down thinking about what you were saying about a lot of them countries don't let shit like what go on over here slide. It would be a reason that they don't have guns, cause fuck, if they enact citizen arrest over here like they do over in them countries over there, man, nigga not gonna want to do no fucking crime around me.
Yeah, man. Them niggas fighting. Look, man, them niggas fighting each other and shit, P. Them niggas pull up with Billy Club. They about to fight the police too if they feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of they jails and shit is better than ours too. Like,
yeah.
And Switzerland and shit. Like, nigga, a Switzerland jail is one of the best jails. You could look that up whenever you ready, bro. Like a Switzerland jail.
Yeah, I remember that. I think we talked about that.
Nigga, that
That's
bitch.
just like an apartment complex.
Yeah, that bitch like you straight like. Cause they barely get people. Look, cause they barely got people that go to jail.
In that bitch.
Meg, ain't nobody going to jail in that bitch like that. I don't know why they make it seem like that shit can't exist when it exists in Switzerland, P. That'd be my thing. Like, don't make it seem like y'all know y'all not putting people through something where it's not, the jails are not like Switzerland in America. Because we one of the richest companies, right?
The thing about the one in Switzerland, I think they get psychiatrists to come in there and try to rehab
free healthcare and all that shit, Pete. Free healthcare and all
that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The trauma that they put people, the greedy motherfuckers put people through in America, it's like it
perpetuates
what you call that shit. That exactly. But it's like it's a source where they just get energy from too. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to find a word to say and say that, but that's what I mean. It's like they take all the energy and the resources and the money and the sales and shit out of America, and and go other places, and just with that little piece that they got with that, look what they making happen for their own countries. You know what I'm saying? So the lie that they tell us over here, it you see what I'm saying, P? It's fucked up, bro, because we see, with just a little shit that y'all get from America, y'all build whole shits. That's why I say with the Switzerland shit, and look, Canada right there too, bro. Canada, they got that healthcare shit and all that shit on lock too. We talking about just a traveling distance from shit. So how it can't happen on one side of the fence, but it can happen on the other side of the fence, P. And we stay together. We stay right next door to each other. How your healthcare could be free on one side on my side of the fence, the healthcare free on your side. It's charging the fuck out you with every other possible company that they could possibly think of to try to get you healthcare, anything that has anything to do with that. Think about it, P. How? You right here. It ain't like Canada is separated from us, right? It's still attached to the North American hemisphere, correct?
North America, that is correct.
What the fuck? As soon as I get across that bitch, I'm free.
It almost
as soon as I don't,
you
I'm
know
not.
what's so fucked
Like,
up?
what the
It
fuck?
almost kind of make me wonder if the North American continent itself used to just be one big place, and motherfucker decided, you know what? I don't like you. Let's separate.
I think this bitch was. I
North
think this bitch
America
was like the
divorced out.
grandmother.
No.
I think it was. You know, how they call Africa the mother country. I think North America was the grandmother country. I you know, that's just me.
That
Though,
would be,
but
you know what? That would be some truly weird shit if North America is the grandmother of.
Nobody never
of
put
all
that
these
in,
other
you know, in
countries.
perspective. Yeah,
Right.
like
Especially considering that we again have found artifacts that are Egyptian in
Older.
nature
That's
over
right.
here that is much older than the shit they finding in fucking Egypt right now. Like,
right now,
let's just dispel the
Afghanistan
myth.
and all that shit. Yeah, you're right.
That
North
shit
America.
they got
I'm gonna
shit
say North
that's older
Africa.
than
Yeah, Cairo
yeah, they got shit
pyramids.
over here that's much older than
Older
a
than the
lot of
Cairo
shit in
pyramids.
this
Yes,
fucking
sir.
bruh. I saw something right
All
last
three of
night.
them
They
motherfuckers.
say you know they're one of the states that still got the most buried treasure in this bitch is fucking Virginia. They got so much buried loot from the Civil War out there.
You know the
People
water
ain't
right
even
there. Crazy work. Oh, they did some shit around in them areas, P. See that North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, all that little area right there? I'm telling you, P. It's a
the
lot of
Mason
hidden,
Dixie.
bruh.
A
Indiana
lot of
Jones,
hidden.
nigga. Indiana Jones, my
Yeah.
nigga. I'm telling you, P. Yeah, bro. Remember, I like to tell y'all about the mound builders. Remember, I be talking about the mound builder shit. They act like that was a whole
Yeah.
civilization, bro. So, yeah, you talking some real shit, right?
Oh, where this place was? I think they said I just saw the shit yesterday, dog. They talking about they got a mound builder civilization area that's older than the one that's over here. No, we over here is I forgot what they said it was, but they say they got a second mound builder's mound down here that's higher than one of them fucking mountains somewhere overseas. And I'm like, damn. They still finding out shit about Louisiana that's topping shit that you done found out about other parts of the fucking world.
Yeah, bro.
And
They
just
finding
now
them bitches
discovering
all
that
in
shit?
Ireland and P. They finding them bitches all in Ireland and all kind of shit, bro. Guess what? LSU campus. You know that's where one of the oldest mounds sit, huh? Uh-oh.
That's why they call it the fucking Tiger Valley. Ain't that a bitch?
That valley, nigga. One of the oldest mounds, Pete. That whole area and shit. All that was like a city trade port type shit. And they had different areas and people would sit their houses and all kind of shit on mounds and shit. It was creative. Just think about it if you just let ants run wild. Like, and just let them build.
That shit really make me wonder. There's all these little spaces and places where white people done colonized and took over. Like, just like you say, LSU, right? That's sitting on one of the oldest mounds. What if that was all colored folk land that school sit on?
That's exactly what I'm telling you about. That's why they built universities on these sacred areas, P. Yale and all that shit, P. It is. It's very fucked up. It's very fucked up. Joker laugh, you hear me? Yeah. Yeah, brother. And the more we dig, the more we find and more of this shit out. Well, I'm telling you, just for sake, go look it up. The LSU campus hold one of the oldest mounds, you know, because and you know they don't want to call it a pyramid, so because of African purposes, right? But we know what it is, P.
Right.
Yeah, because when they show you the shit and you see it, you're gonna be like, yeah, that's definitely what the fuck on. Yeah, okay.
Oh, fuck. I forgot I put the shit on me.
Around, and often with matching accessories. Are we being a little flippant when we encourage women to buy, you know, a matching holster?
Well, I don't think so. I think a gun is a weapon. It's a tool if you practice it, and it's your choice to carry it. However, I think a woman accessorizes with a purse, with a pair of sunglasses. A woman might want a pink gun. And I think it's neat that they offer a pink gun. I have two.
You have two pink guns?
I have two pink guns.
Got it? Is it big? All right. But it's not just women. Children are also being taught how to handle a gun.
Good job. Very good. That's good, baby.
The courses are open for mothers and children from 7 years of age.
Mm-hmm.
That is a really young child. Does that not make you nervous?
Well, we leave it up to the parents' choice. Now, do we start them off with a big gun? No. We start them off with a very tiny little .22.
But that can kill.
It can. It can kill.
Doesn't matter how big or tiny.
You're right. It is. But a .22 is less likely to kill.
Look, I have to say in Australia, the gun culture is almost non-existent.
Mm-hmm.
People watching you, they would be mortified that a child is being introduced to a gun. What is the goodness of doing that in a society where guns have caused so much damage?
I think because the Second Amendment in America speaks of gun ownership, I think that if children are taught at a particular age, again, up to the parents' choice, that they want their child to know about a gun and how to handle it, I think it's important for that family to do that.
For many Americans, owning a gun is a right, one written into the Constitution in 1791 when firearms were mostly muskets.
It says 2 barrels included, 177 and 22.
Weapons today are extraordinarily different and easily obtained.
So you want the 22s?
Look who this showing
In
shop.
many American supermarkets, you can virtually take your pick.
I'll have either one of those, thank you.
And that's when Walmart used to sell
And this
guns.
is a common pistol.
Yes, it's very common. Right now, this is standard issue with a lot of police, a lot of law enforcement, and civilians are also legal to own this.
I have never used a gun.
You ready to start?
Okay, yes.
All right, arms straight out in front of you.
But under
And we're
instruction
ready to
in Las Vegas,
Ready to go?
I soon understood what it was like to hold up there
Yes, ma'am.
and fire one.
All right, well, you're ready.
I'm not.
Here we go.
It almost makes me feel sick.
Why? You fucking liar.
The sheer brute
You
force
like that
and
feeling.
lethal power is unnerving,
We want to keep it snug. If it's loose, it's obviously going to wiggle around. Okay?
as it is with the AR-15,
Magazine in.
same rapid-fire weapon used at the Sandy Hook and Aurora cinema massacres. A devastating assault rifle that is
getting a
disturbingly
big thrill
accurate
out that
and
shit.
easy to use.
Why does anyone want a big AR-15?
You know, as well as home defense, they are used for recreation. An AR-15 is not only accurate. You saw you shot that pistol, right?
Yeah.
Imagine using that for self-defense. Now, imagine somebody's breaking your house and you're using your AR-15. Which would you rather pick up?
So do a lot of people have that for self-defense?
Self-defense, yes, and as well as recreation.
Say people ask you a question with a question instead of answering the question, P.
Wait, say again?
I say, you see how people ask you a question with a question instead of just answering the question? That man asked you a question. Which one would you rather have? She hit him with a question to avoid answering the question.
Yeah. Because, like I say, she got, if you look at that first time, she said, this is my first time using a gun. Okay, that's your first time using a gun? Explain this to me, ma'am. Why were you smiling so hard? Why did you look like the thrill and exhilaration of firing?
Oh, she caught a
this
rush.
gun?
She's saying, yeah, you saw the rush, huh, P? She
Yeah.
caught a rush.
She caught a rush out this motherfucking world. And you gonna sit there and say, or keep trying to paint the picture like the gun is the fucking problem. You were happy to shoot it. So don't sit up there and make believe like you didn't enjoy that shit. Yeah, that first one caught you off guard. But when you fired that AR-15 and felt that same amount of power come out that AR-15 that came out that little bitty pistol you was shooting, you was excited. Like, damn, I could shoot both of these? Oh shit. I still get nervous when I go to the gun range, bro. You know, I went to the gun range. I did pretty good. I enjoyed the shit. Well, I know one thing. I can't have it around my children until I take them and let them get trained up on the proper use and the proper handling and, you know, the right time to use it versus, you know, knowing when and when not to use it. You know what I'm saying? We have to do this. If they're teaching their children how to use guns, why the fuck are we so scared to teach our children how to use guns? Again, if we could get away from people being ignorant and start teaching rights and responsibilities about shit, I think we'd stand a better chance than they would. And the conversation of gun reform wouldn't even really be a big issue because deep down inside, I know that a lot of these shootings and carrying on, a lot of this shit is self-perpetuated. Like, motherfuckers just really want to go out and kill some people. I don't think that's the case with black people, bro. I don't think it is just that, oh, we just want to go out and kill off a bunch of motherfucking people. You do have the rare instances where motherfuckers is already borderline psychotic and they slip through the cracks and they wind up being able to get their hands on some guns and go and doing some catastrophic shit. I get that. But to keep having this debate about gun control, the amount of magazines you could use, the type of gun you could use and all that shit don't make no motherfucking sense because you still gonna have a person to get out here and figure out a way to cause the most amount of damage to the most amount of people, even if they don't have a gun. You think about I know you remember the movie Swordfish, and the nigga made the bomb with the ball bearings on that bitch, and that shit went off and just literally obliterated everything within its path. So that wasn't a gun that wound up doing all that, right? Even though the projectiles acted as miniature, or well, I ain't gonna even say miniature fucking bullets. Them bitches was nice size ball bearings too. You know what I'm saying? So you think about that versus a nigga with a gun or a white person with a gun. Now flip the script and say that's a white person that's walking around with a car loaded with a bomb that's full of ball bearings on that bitch. You come on, what are we talking about now?
Right.
We still gonna be having this gun reform conversation, or are we gonna be talking about teaching people early in life how to identify people who are having psychotic breaks? You see what I'm saying?
Old Country.
If it, like,
you ever seen that shit?
Wait, what it is? Old Country?
What it's called? Old Country for New Men or something like that?
Oh,
Man, that boy
no
had a
Country
pressure.
for Old Men. Yeah.
Man, that boy had a pressure.
That was one of my favorite fucking movies.
That boy had a pressure puncher. See that? Nigga, that ain't got a
the
bullet
thing
in
they
it.
use to
You
kill
hear
cows
me?
with.
Just
The air hammer.
so
That's
you
what they
take
call
away
that
one
shit,
thing,
an air hammer.
motherfuckers gonna get creative. That's all. I get what you know what I'm saying, bro. Yeah.
And that
It made me
bitch
think of
didn't
that
make
when
no
you say
noise.
that shit. Like,
It didn't
yeah,
leave
bro.
no.
Tiff,
The only thing it left was the
put a
fucking
hole in
nail.
your head. Tiff, straight F. So, motherfuckers get creative, bro. If you psycho, you fucking psycho.
That's what I'm saying.
You take you take away the gun.
You know what I'm saying?
You give a motherfucker creative abilities, bruh. You know, motherfucker turn into supervillains, bruh. I don't know. That shit can. You know, see what I'm saying? There's always a reaction, bruh.
They're always right.
When you think
And then think about it. By
you're
you
doing the
even
best.
putting that shit in the fucking movie, you done gave somebody who was possibly psychotic like a motherfucker a good idea. Now think about that shit for a second. You done put this type of idea in a motherfucker head that I could walk around with a tank with some pressurized air in it, with some nails, and shoot people with the shit, and nobody won't know it's me. That's all they gonna hear. Is that little, they gonna
Right,
think that nigga popping the cool.
Did you see the water saw?
The who?
Water saw. SAW.
Yeah.
Water. The water pressure was shooting hard enough to where it was actually able to cut like a saw. Yeah.
Steel. Yeah. Fucking right.
It was cutting shit, Pete. Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of that.
So the reason why I brought that up because you talking about a nail, bro. There's actually pressure. You could put enough pressure on something to where it does it with something as natural as air or water. Shoot clean through your motherfucking brain, nigga. If you put that water at a pressure where it shoots to the capacity that goes past a bullet, Pete, that shit going through your brain, my nigga. Shush.
Fucking right.
A splap of water, nigga. Then took you out. This is what I'm saying. Is an ice bullet. Shit like that, like it really exists, though. I done seen these motherfuckers create this shit already. That's why I said, man, this shit is dangerous, and to where they be having a little fun and shit and be playing like, oh, this is a new experiment. But I be looking at it like, man, this shit is dangerous in the wrong hands, man. This type of technology will cause some shit, bro. So I definitely see the factor. So I don't understand why she's. I don't understand. Well, I do understand why she's pushing this narrative, but I don't understand why she feels like she can't go along with the situation, especially when the man just asks you a simple question. Which one would you rather pick? I mean, That shouldn't have been hard for her, but
part.
you could tell. That's how I see. That's how you could tell the motherfucker stuck to the narratives and shit. Oh, is this and this? Man, just answer the question first and then come with a motherfucking question of your
Right,
own.
you don't want to
At
answer
least
that
answer
question
me
because you
first.
don't want to hear. Look, she don't want to answer the question because she don't want to see how ridiculous she sounds asking what she asking. Like, and people tell me, oh man, the best, and again, I respect Chop for this one. The best home defense weapon you can have is a motherfucking shotgun. Birdshot, buckshot, whatever fucking shot, a shotgun. Cause that bitch will blow through a fucking wall and hit this target even if that bitch standing behind it. I could shoot a little thin ass bullet at you. That don't mean I'ma hit you. Yeah, it'll scare you the fuck up out my house. But motherfucker, before you leave, I want to make sure you take something with you. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, take some of this fucking buckshot in your ass and tell me, Kill Bill. Nigga had a shotgun loaded with rock salt. Like the shells was rock salt. You get mad, motherfucker shot that motherfucker soon as she comes to that door, burn her chest up with that fucking rock salt. Shit. Oh, I keep forgetting I'm hit the mute button.
That's recreation.
Fucking commercial.
Perhaps there is no greater illustration of America's obsession with guns than here in Kennesaw in Georgia. In 1982, the local city council passed a law requiring the head of every household to maintain a firearm and ammunition. To the rest of the world, and to many Americans, it was an outrageous thing to do. But for the locals, it made perfect sense.
This is
Wow.
a Klan uniform back late
Look at that.
1930s.
I'm amazed you're allowed to do this because I would have thought it was fairly offensive, but you see,
Not offensive to me.
1930s Klan
It's my
uniform.
shop. It's not offensive to me.
it could be said long-time local Dent Myers belongs to another era. Just like many of the goods he sells in his store in Kennesaw's main street. So how many people in Kennesaw would have a gun or a firearm?
I would say at 99 point something of it does. And it's just a deterrence, all it is.
And it has been a deterrent.
Yes, ma'am.
To what degree?
Well, we don't have any crime hardly at all.
You know what caliber it is?
Yes, 11 millimeter.
Violent crime here is
11
85%
millimeters.
below the national average.
I looked in there, I couldn't find it.
And visitors to Dent's shop will tell you one.
What about drug use?
You carry a
A
gun.
whole Klan family, man. Look what they're showing you. All these people is fucking Klansmen. So black people on the rebroadcast, if you're watching, don't go to Kennesaw, Georgia. 99.7% of them bitches got guns. And how many of them probably in the fucking Klan? This nigga got a whole shop for Klan memorabilia, so that tell you what this nigga is. And everybody that they showing right now probably members of the Ku Klux Klan. It's crazy.
I mean, probably get their dope
And you
from
carry
a,
a
from a
gun.
nigga or a Mexican. I say, and they probably get their dope from a nigga or a Mexican. Ain't that a bitch? They say they ain't got no
Probably
crime. They say it's
No
85%
crime.
over the rate. I say, but what's the drug use in the area though? What's the percentage of the fucking drug?
On the real, huh, bro?
Yeah, see, you notice they
They might not have violent
they
crime in
mentioned
this
that.
bitch, but what's the
Yeah,
drug
they
rate?
thank you, P. Thank you, P.
Hey, look, it ain't
Might not have
down
no
on me
violent
until you
crime.
said that shit too.
But yeah, y'all motherfuckers doped out in
Definitely
that
got some theft
motherfucker.
going. You got some theft going on. for
Methamphetamine
sure.
and all kind of shit going through that motherfucker. Hey, But they ain't gonna talk about that though. But that's all I was thinking about what she said with when they gave their little quick statistics. You know they love these statistics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's one on her, there's one on me.
And you both feel the need to walk around with guns?
This day and age, yeah.
Yeah. I feel more comfortable
Why,
with it.
when you living in a city that don't have no fucking violent crime issue?
Yeah, you heard that, Pete? Thank you, brother.
That shit don't
You hear these
sound
motherfuckers
right, bro.
No, they hear that. That's called a contradiction, Pete. See, we just don't want to give
None
them
of
that
that
bad
shit
blow.
right.
You see what I'm saying? We just don't want to give them that bad blow
Right.
because they're making it seem like they really believe and understand what they talking about, but they don't, Pete, as we can see. You said that they said that shit with a straight face, and they look at this lady like, yeah, because
She has one on her, and I have one on me. Well, do you
but
feel
you
it?
don't.
Bitch, you living in a
Ain't
city that
nobody
don't have a
doing nobody.
violent crime problem.
What is y'all waiting
the
on?
fuck
Who is coming? Who about to come down the street where y'all feel like y'all need that?
Wait,
Because
first of
y'all
all, you about to
85%
come in there
over
starting
the
some shit when damn near
under the rate.
100% of the town got fucking guns. 199.7 of the people that live in that town all got guns. So round up from 99.7 to
That's what I'm saying. Who
100%
coming in there?
of the
Who
whole
coming in there?
motherfucking town got guns. So who the fuck about to come in there that y'all expecting a gun battle? And I'm quite sure that town probably only got about, I think they said they only got like 11,000 people in this town. Who the fuck y'all expected to come in there with 100%
What
of
crime
y'all
and all?
motherfuckers
Yeah,
all
that's
got guns?
what I'm saying. What crime and all that y'all think about to go on? That y'all think y'all need them bitches? Y'all only using them against
That
yourself
bad.
then anyway. The 15% that's doing fuck shit, that's y'all own people. So
right,
yeah, bro, y'all contradicting yourself. Yeah, and I think that's why 60 Minutes is doing that shit to them to make it seem like it really doesn't exist, but it does in their head. So it make it seems like
it's
this is
something
not
legitimate.
really. Yeah, it's not a big of an issue. But remember what 60 Minutes this is, P. This 60 Minutes Australia. So our 60 Minutes don't get into these type of
Hey,
issues
shit.
because it's not a big deal. So shout out to 60 Australia, P. They a fool, bro. I remember a while back I was telling you about their ass, how they come with these side stories that you don't really hear on our 60 Minutes. They like to talk about celebrities and shit on our 60 Minutes, but they showing you right here in your American cities. This is also a part of the problem too when we talking about situations that's going on, and when these people be screaming about the gun reform and all that, bro. These people exist too. Like they act like that part of America didn't exist. That shit happened, bro, and they gotta take credit for that, bro. Y'all was really racist against black people, bro, and everybody else, especially us, and we was y'all only friend.
Yup. You turned your back on your only friend. Because at the end of the day, you motherfuckers can't survive without us. Let us. Let
everybody
this
else who
fucking
don't even
spaceship
fuck
that's
with you.
supposed to
Nobody
be-
else don't fuck with y'all. Who else fuck with y'all, man? Who welcome y'all in their neighborhoods, P? Who welcome y'all in our neighborhood, in their neighborhoods? Us. Come on, man. Stop that dumb shit, man.
Right.
Y'all white boys
Welcome
can't
to the
walk around
cookout.
in Chinatown. No, man. You gotta
Not
go with
without
one of the
being-
girlfriends or
without being
something. Or the boy
specific.
or the Chinese boy got a white girlfriend or something. But y'all ain't got no houses and shit set up in Chinatown. Come on, Pete. Let's stop the bullshit. Let's keep it real, dog. They act like they
These
don't want to
people
be
not
in the
letting nobody.
they act like they
You know
don't
what's
want to be in
crazy?
our areas and shit.
It's
But
funny.
no, you getting them
It's
areas
funny
though,
like
huh?
a
And we don't
motherfucker,
tell you
dog.
nothing.
I don't see no white people living in a Chinese neighborhood or a Mexican neighborhood. I
Keep
don't
it
see no
real, Pete.
Chinese
Think
people
about it.
living
Keep
in a
it
white
fucking real.
neighborhood or a Mexican neighborhood. I just see white people, Mexicans living in nigger neighborhoods.
Thank you. Originally, like you said, I get what you're saying. Yeah. It moved in though.
That's weird as fuck.
It is not. It's just show you what it is. But I get what you're saying though when you say it's weird. You know, it should be weird on their behalf when we're looking at oppression or anything wrong with America, right? We should be able to have that as a starting point, right? God damn. Y'all keep trying to skip over that shit, but when something happened to y'all, it's the Carbon 15 with the American flag on.
Run to.
Thank you.
We the ones y'all motherfuckers go run into.
Black people, y'all see this? Look, it's a problem. Y'all think we should do
gun
reform? What y'all think, black people? Because they killing y'all killing. They got the guns in y'all neighborhoods too. See what I'm saying, Pete? I don't like that shit, bro. I don't like that shit. I'm from the hood, bro. I ain't from the project. I don't wish that on no fucking body, bro. But if you lived in that motherfucker, bro, all due respect to you, and you came out that shit, bro, all due respect to you, because there was no way to treat nobody and no way to fucking live, bro. The way they neglected the fucking projects, bro, over time too. And I'm talking about over decades. Like they really fucked over that shit, bro, just because of what they what they call the bottom of the barrel was left in the motherfuckers. They took out so much funding from that shit. It's ridiculous, bro, and ran off with money. Fucking ridiculous. From New Orleans to Philadelphia, bro. All the way in New York and all that shit, bro. They fucked over the buildings and shit. Sold people dreams and every fucking thing. They have to realize that shit happened in their areas too, in their neighborhoods as well, when they told them fairy tales about that land being free land and shit, P. And that wasn't fucking free. That shit was stolen.
Right. Land
y'all
that was stolen.
Y'all have to go back.
And
they gotta go back.
Slaves.
Yeah. We don't give a fuck about that flag shit. That flag. That flag has more history than they actually. Yeah, it's their shit now, but it has more history than they actually believe. That's why I see they turned their back on their only friend. Because remember, if this was our shit, then at one time that flag also represented people of our stature too as well. It was something that they carried on and took on to their own beliefs. It's like something representing something else, Pete, and then they have this cult that start having their own beliefs, but they take that sign and symbol that you use for their own beliefs. You get what I'm saying with that?
Mm-hmm.
You represent something totally different, and you made a flag for that, for what you stood for. Peace, prosperity, love for one another, right? And you made a flag for that. Right. But then there was a cult that created something else that they believe in, but they saw your flag and they felt like that was what they believe they represent, but it's something totally different. They believe killing people is peace. They believe warfare is love for your brother. You see what I'm saying? It's totally perverted, and they're using your flag for said agenda.
Mm-hmm.
This is what happened with the so-called Confederate flag and white people's Ku Klux Klan agenda or all white supremacy agenda that's attached to that fucking flag, B. It's some fucked up shit, bro. Our whole shit is on the top of his head, P. I'm talking about as far as history or anything that happened in America, bro. You can't. We can't listen to these motherfuckers, bro, until they start saying the shit you've been saying or been trying to tell them that you've been going through. Man, you know it's hard to catch a bus. No shit. They don't even stop in my area. Welcome to the real world. Like just something as simple as that, Pete. You know, like yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, bro, like certain shit changing for them that had already changed for us when we was, you know, when y'all was benefiting from it. So,
and now you're not benefiting from it.
Yeah, it's an epidemic.
Of epidemic proportion.
Yeah, the dope fiends white now. Oh, we gotta do something about these drugs, nigga.
Really?
You remember you don't remember the crack era when we been telling y'all
the DARE program? Put the bitches in the DARE program. That's what the fuck you do. Put all your elementary and junior high white kids in a
all these prescription pills
program.
and shit. Yeah, all these prescription pills and shit, these painkillers and shit got heroin in it and shit now. And now all the dope fiends are pale skinned. It's an epidemic, P. We gotta do something about the drug problem. Motherfucker. Yeah, bro. It hurt when it's in your backyard.
With it than without it, honestly. Especially being, I don't know, female. It's kind of, I stay out late sometimes for work, and then I come home at 9, 10 o'clock at night, and going to an empty parking lot. Just kind of scary sometimes.
Where's your gun now?
It's in my purse.
Oh, you carry it in your purse?
Mm-hmm.
You carry yours
back pocket.
In your pocket. And here we are with another walk back in time. At 78, Dent Myers is still every inch the gunslinger with a loaded pistol on each hip. I'm in awe of the sorts of things that you've managed to collect. I'm a little bit...
Accumulated.
A false move, or in this case, a stumble and a sudden sound by our cameraman.
Get rid of saddles, Coach.
And Dent is ready. You almost went for your gun, Dent.
I stopped it before I shot you.
Oh, my goodness.
I told you I've been primed to do stuff like that. Anyway, these horses ran over a lot of people too, or the banned horses. Here, go ahead, whap.
I can't believe you went for your gun, Dent.
She's so fucking dramatic. She's trying to make an issue.
Right.
Yeah, she's so dramatic. That's that white woman shit, boy. The motherfuckers save your life and fall down in a horror movie.
American communities are now following Kennesaw's lead.
I think the thing that is amazing is to be driving through a city or the suburban streets of a city, knowing that every one of these homes has, by law, a gun. Gun, 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 gun. Everybody has a gun. It keeps everybody honest, they say, and I'm sure it does, but I find that extraordinary.
The right to bear arms is more than entitlement. It's an entrenched culture which will not be changed easily. Despite
Humpy, it's a culture, Humpy. Them guns.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
The highest office in the land.
We can't tolerate this anymore. These tragedies must end.
How dare they, who get tax paid for complete security details with real assault weapons, how dare our employees tell the employers that they get armed security at our expense,
Obama ain't been the president in so long.
Helpless. Kiss my ass.
In America, it's often the biggest show that gets the most attention. And there's no bigger showman than Ted Nugent. So you want everyone to be able to carry a gun?
Absolutely. Anybody who chooses.
It's black and white.
It's black and white.
There's no grey area in this at all.
Nope.
There's no compromise.
Nope.
Hello, I'm Adam Hegarty. Thanks for watching 60 Minutes Australia.
Amen. Amen.
All that just to say that there are more white gun owners in Virginia's middle of the United States, Midwest, anywhere where there's a lot of white people. You just notice not. They got a lot of fucking guns around there. So you can go in there with your little 30-round drum or your 100-round drum and your switch, and people gonna wait till you empty out and then knock your silly ass off. One shot, one fucking kill. But that's all I had for the night, folks. I just wanted to bring up some awareness to the discussion that they routinely have about gun reform, but nothing never really gets done. I think that was Nicholas said that. So, and Nicholas is one of my co-workers also, when we sit down and think about shit like that. But, bruh, all this gun reform talk, we really got to open up our eyes and stop listening with our ears for the dramatics and start listening with what my sister would call an objective ear. Because at the end of the day, like, you can clearly hear that there's a difference in what they're saying. You telling me that a city, Kennesaw, Georgia, with 99.7%, might as well say 100, of the adults, as well as some children, might be walking around that bitch strapped to the gills. They say 99.7% of the entire town has guns in it. And they walking around with them on their hip and carrying on. You know what I'm saying? That's but they don't have no crime. But then they walk around with guns on them. You ain't got no crime while you walking around with a fucking gun on you. The shit like that make us look at you and be like, well, what kind of bullshit you trying to pull? But that's all I had, man.
Yeah, that's what's down, Pete. Because I mean, they're gonna have people to talk about that, and be have an argument about that too. When you say that, even both of us were saying it basically, but at the same time, it's like, well, because everybody have a gun, don't nobody really try nobody, so that's where the fucking crime down. If you're talking about gun violence, my whole thing was, well, what's the drug what's the drug arrest? What's the addict thing? What's going on with that situation? If we're gonna talk about anything, it's probably looked at from two different perspectives. That's all with that situation. Because, hey, bruh, maybe niggas know that. Maybe niggas know what time it is. If everybody had a gun, then who would really try motherfuckers? Would that stop you from breaking in the car if a nigga had a gun? Just like you, how many people would actually try people? But that's just a question out there, because motherfuckers still do shit on their own. That's not saying that's not gonna stop anything. I'm just saying that would be, an argument for people. But a great topic though, people.
Well, folks, I do have to say this, man. It's been another good, interesting week for me. It's been hopefully a good, interesting week for my fellas and all of my listeners. Peaches, DD504, Nola Fashion Receipts. Thank y'all for joining us. Keep them comments coming. to our listeners on the rebroadcast. Join us next week if you can. Same bat time, same bat channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody, and let us know what y'all thinking. You know, keep us updated. Also, if y'all have anything that y'all want us to talk about that we'll be able to put up on the show, as far as, you know, like something interesting in your neck of the woods, man, let us know so we could get to work on that and then talk about it for one of our segments one week. You know, we still saying the same thing. Get in them comments, let us know what you're thinking, let us know how we doing in your eyesight so we could, you know, make room for improvement or just keep going with the flow, which we still gonna always try to make room for improvement. So that ain't no big thing. But definitely want to give everybody a shout out. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for joining us.
Sure.
To my listeners on the once again to my listeners on the rebroadcast. I want to thank y'all for jumping in the comments. Keep it coming. And with that being said, I'm your host for the week, P. Dot on the spot.
Side Child 17. Go!
And Chop Tracks was in the building. So yeah, once again, y'all, man, thank y'all.
Peace, y'all.
Thank y'all. And we wish y'all all a good morning, good night. When it is, after 12 o'clock.
Good
whatever.
evening and good afternoon. You know I'm stupid, right? All right. Peace, y'all.